because we have to, start, because we can't lose.
We're under a deadline here. Yeah, we
can't lose Facebook. That's the problem, because we have an audience over there, which is great. Been building.
Having an audience is great.
Oh, just an audience in general is awesome. but for years I've been trying to build. YouTube, Facebook. I'm building Instagram now. I'm building like Amazon. I'm doing all these different things, which
You're
is
expanding.
cool.
Yeah,
yeah, and it's somewhat cool. All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, what show is this?
Straturday night, everyone. Welcome.
There it is. All right, be right back.
So glad you got your new sound machine.
Yeah. Thank you again. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm gonna leave it in the package.
Oh yeah, the package.
So it'll always be brand new.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, hey everybody.
Good. Welcome everyone. Happy 4th of July. It's 4th over here. So
for you, huh?
For me, it's the 4th. Yeah, 12:05.
Oh man, yeah, it's 9:05 out here in Santa Cruz, California. Still the 3rd, July 3rd.
Good. Happy birthday, Jess, my sister. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
I already said happy birthday to her, but it's still the 3rd over there, so I'll say it again live.
Awesome. Live. Yes. Oh, look at that.
What a great segue.
I can't even see what.
Uh-oh.
David Scher, thank you so much. Thank you, man. Happy 4th of July early.
Yes.
Thank you, David Scher. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I have to turn my camera off for a second. Yeah, thank you for the green, man. Let's see. Yeah, this is Straturday night. This is John Beale's program.
Yes, that's what Johnny tells me.
Although I tend to talk for the first 13 minutes of it.
Good. It was a nice smooth opening. I don't have to say too much. I don't have to talk over anyone.
Yeah. Let's get through these announcements because they're very, very important. Yes. Here on YouTube, we have a channel membership program where you can click the join button below the 38 thumbs ups. I see. Thank you. And you can become a channel member. Become a member of the Johnny Beane TV YouTube channel, where you get early access to videos. You get your name in green in the chat. You get access to special emojis that only you can use. You get private videos. I do channel only, channel member only, exclusive content, exclusive videos. So, and the top tier, yes, the top tier of channel membership are the executive producers. And those are Charles Green, Wayno, Joe Christian, Michael B., Thomas Santiago, Music Therapy Laz, Bent Tom, the Chad, James Gum, David Shea Gamori, Lenny Lou and Mary, Michael Smith, Randy Price, Stephen Franklin, Dead Halen, Crazy Cook 678, John Moronic, Jim Ray Hawkins, Mike Neese, and Steve Carmichael.
Steve Carmichael.
That's the top tier of channel membership here on Johnny Beane TV on YouTube. Again, become a channel member. Try it out. Please. Starts at $1.99 a month. It's nothing.
Even I
check it out. Yeah, even John Beale could afford that.
But I've yet to join.
Yeah, you'd be able to use your own emoji.
Man. It's that whole PayPal and that stuff I can't figure out.
Yeah, I can't either. So yeah, so there you go. And oh, I can turn my camera back on. Here on YouTube, of course, any super chats, any donations to the channel to help support these shows, support the channel will change the color of my lights. So as you saw just moments ago, you saw this light turned green. Thank you again to David Share, I want to say. There he is. Yeah, right there. See what happens? What happens is anytime you make a super chat, which is a $sign right below the chat here on YouTube, it changes the color of my lights back there in the guitar moire. It's magic. And as you can see, it's just the color matches.
It's
to
perfect.
the text.
It is
the text that's in the chat there, the text that's down there on mobile. Yeah, so it's very cool. It's the latest in technology, and of course, you guys know I'm on top of anything current and happening.
Mm-hmm.
I generally you'll see it here first. Nightbot. So yeah, I love technology, man. I love all this stuff, and
they got the professors over at MIT working on Johnny's cabinet back there.
That's right. That's right. And actually, I've been trying this the last couple nights, and it's been very successful. The live chat here on YouTube is subscriber only mode, which means you have to subscribe for at least 1 minute to be able to talk in the live chat.
Okay.
Over this way, over that way on mobile, I think. Or it's on the screen on mobile. It's like right about here, I think.
So have you noticed less people chatting, or I don't know how many days, how long have you done that? I would think it seems like most of the people that are usually in the chat are subscribers already. So
yes.
So if you're new, subscribe and chat, please.
Yeah, it only takes 1 minute. Literally, you hit subscribe. 60 seconds go by. You're in the chat. You can talk to everybody. You'll be like, oh, this is so amazing. How come I didn't do this, 2 years ago?
Give us your questions, and
yeah, you can ask us questions. You can leave comments. How great John BL is. And no, it's been very successful. We used it for the show last night for Talking Van Halen. I used it for a show I did today. I did an unboxing. Thank you again to Mike Neese. We'll talk about. I got a bunch of guitar picks, EVH picks. I did it for that as well. And just the past 2 shows being subscriber only mode, I've gained 10 subscribers.
Oh wow, nice.
So it's win-win.
And you kind of avoid a lot of the other crap that's out there too.
You avoid any spammers, anybody looking to spam your chat, any bots, because that's happened. That's right, Renus. Although you're still here, man. Yeah, cuts down on trolls. Renus is trolling me over on Twitch now,
I was gonna say I don't see him in. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Oh man! Although he's the only one watching me over there on Twitch too. Oh no, KXM Rock is watching me over there too on Twitch.
Nice.
And
still doing GTA every couple of nights, every night.
Every night. I played an hour before this. I played an hour and then I had dinner and then here we are.
So after this, you'll do another couple hours and then go to bed and wake up and do it again.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It'll be late, but
we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. But no, it's been a success, man. And I knew it would be. And why else would YouTube make a feature like that? Right. Subscriber only mode. You have to subscribe to be able to talk in the chat. It makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like I said, I did the last 2 shows have been subscriber only mode. I've gained 10 subscribers in just the last couple of shows probably because of that, I would like to think.
Yeah.
No,
I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, that's an incentive. You want to say something, just subscribe and, tell us how it is.
And it takes 1 minute. That's all. That's it. 1 minute. It's so easy.
Well, it really takes less than just hit the subscribe and then you just wait. I mean, listening and enjoying this for a minute is,
we've talked over. See, if you would have hit subscribe when we started the show, you'd already been here laughing and giggling with Amanda Combs and Rick P and Halen Fanatic and Thomas Santiago. I might as well keep going. And Renus Pinkel And who else? Hellstorm, Vistalite 1972, John Moronic, dude, John Moronic, channel member, Robert Carcello.
Robert Carcello.
Let's see. Let's keep going. Steve Carmichael is here.
Steve Carmichael.
False Flag.
John Moronic.
False
Music
Flag.
Laz.
Music Therapy Laz. Hey, Johnny. Hey, guys. Send Johnny pics of my Strat. 74 Strat has the most beautiful clean tone of anything I've played. Yes, you did send me those. Let me find those.
That's the year we were born, Johnny.
That's the year,
or at least the year I was born.
I was born much earlier.
Right.
Ooh, there we go. There's False Flags 74 Strat.
That is nice.
That's a nice guitar, man. For Straturday night, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Look at that. Vintage. Awesome. Oh, there's a picture of him playing right there.
Cool.
Another looks like a Hendrix.
Yeah, reverse. Maybe. Yeah.
False Flag. Awesome, dude.
Very cool.
Very cool.
It says the 74 has the most beautiful clean tone of anything I've ever played. Nice. Mm-hmm. Well, Strats. That's where Strats are. That's kind of their strong point in some of the the clean stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. We got Paul Adamic.
Sure.
Adamic.
Paul. First time. Great.
Welcome, Paul. Have you been watching us for like years and years and years and decided to hit subscribe because you couldn't get in and now you're here? Please say yes.
Either way,
Either way. Says I'm in first time.
Some questions, Paul. This is
he says no
for all you guys. So,
How did you hear about the show, Paul? How did you hear about this? Where did my spamming find you?
Yeah. Who sent you?
Paul Adamic.
Paul.
Friends. Oh, friends. Who are your friends? Because I have no friends.
No friends here except for.
So he has no friends. So.
I mean, it's just the two of us right now. So I don't know where else you could have heard about it. So, friends maybe in the chat. Those people have friends.
Yeah, like Gary.
Gary, welcome. We might see. Yeah.
Hey, G. Yeah, I've actually met this dude. I met him at the NAMM show. Couple years.
Yes.
Couple years.
Nice.
Says Zims. Oh, is that true, Paul? Did Zims send you? Is that true? Johnny's forcing folks to sub for chat. Hey, if the feature is there, why not use it?
Yeah, and if you like it enough to ask a question or to put yourself out there.
Thing is, it's win-win. I'm not going to lose any subscribers by doing it.
Right.
All I'm going to do is gain. That's it.
Makes sense.
And I've gained 10 already just since yesterday. I mean, they could half be the same guy as that wants to troll me. That's fine.
It's all the same to you.
It's all the same, man. He says no.
Lemmy said it's all the same to me. No.
Oh, Robert's Guitar Dungeon.
Nice.
I don't even know who that is.
Let's pretend we know and thank him. And
well, definitely thank him.
Anybody else that wants to, join and say hi? Paul, we're happy to have you, and I hope you stay throughout the show. It's going to be fun. So,
yeah,
it might. Yeah, it shouldn't just be me and Johnny. Other people will join in and make it even more entertaining. So,
yeah, there'll be other people here. We'll have a great time.
We're just getting started. This is just the first song.
Yeah. Paul, Adamac, you're gonna have a great time, man. And like Bubba Barnes listening to you and rocking the Van Halen. Bubba, what Van Halen you listen to, man? We like me and this guy. We love Van Halen.
Yeah, I listened to Women and Children First today, from beginning to end.
Nice.
Every once in a while, you just gotta, randomly put one of the classics on and rock out to it.
Yeah. Did you see I just got the tour book?
82, 80, 1980?
80.
Oh, we're gonna have to look at that. I did not see that you got that.
Yeah, well, actually, I've had several over the years, but a
we should
friend of
look at
mine,
that. We'll look at that tonight. That's cool.
a buddy of mine, had a whole bunch of Van Halen related magazines, and he sent me a message saying, "Hey, John, do you want these? I'll just send them over." And they got here yesterday, and yeah, including this.
So did you show them all off already, or
including that? Yeah, last night.
Well, we're gonna have to show them again tonight. So what's that? Is that 78?
Van Halen Live? No,
no,
it's
that's
80.
Okay,
It's an 84 book.
Oh wow!
You ever
But
seen
it's
this
not.
book?
It's not the official 84 book, right? Is it?
No.
Oh, that's interesting.
No, it's not official, but it's
it's official, but not. It's not the tour book, but it's a live tour book.
No, technically the tour book was a poster.
The 84, they didn't have an official tour book.
No, it was a fold out poster that they had in 84. That's what that was.
Oh boy, we're gonna have to take a deep dive into that later.
Yeah, we will. Who else is here? Guitar Man 45. Hey, happy 4th, man.
Hey, Guitar Man.
Vista Light 1972 is here saying hey now to Keith Campbell. So I'm assuming Keith Campbell is here, and there he is. He says hey now.
Wow. It's amazing stuff.
This is awesome. See, Paul, look how much fun we're having. Sorry, friends, are not a word in my native language.
Please enlighten.
How would you
compadre, like a associate, amigo,
yeah, I'm not sure either. I don't know.
You're our friend, Island Winder, so thanks for joining us.
Yeah, you're all our friends. Thank you so much. Yeah, there you go, Paul, fellow musician.
Excellent.
Yes.
What do you like to listen to, Paul? What do you play? Now we're asking the chat questions.
Yes. Dave's Guitar Channel. Hey, dude. You can tell the year by the headstock on the guitar.
The 74? What are we talking about?
I don't know.
There's a lot of guitars you can tell the year by the headstock.
Yeah.
Kramer's, for example.
We'll talk about some of that tonight, man.
Excellent.
We'll talk about some of it tonight. This is what I'm having.
What is that? Spindrift.
Spindrift. Sparkling water. A real squeezed fruit, it says.
Wow.
This is half tea, half lemon.
Actually, that sounds good.
They're not bad. I've been getting them at Whole Foods.
I'd try that before I try the Tuesday night sponsor.
Dude,
I've never tried any of that.
I will never try that because that stuff is not good for you at all.
Yeah, not at all.
No.
Back in the roadie days, my roadie days, I did Red Bull and all that stuff. That's when all those energy drinks came out. There was the club I worked at must have had 10 different ones, all riding on the wave of like Red Bull, and this is like late 90s. That when that stuff all started coming out. And yeah, after a couple of Red Bulls, a couple of days having Red Bulls and then feeling sick afterwards, I was like, that's it. No more of those. Man, that stuff was dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that stuff's insanity.
But yes, Rico. That's what we're talking about.
Hey, is it Shari over on Facebook? Sent some Facebook stars. Thank you so much,
Shari. Thank you,
Sherry. Shari. Is that Sherry?
That's Shari, I think.
I said Shari.
Yeah, it sounds like
Shari. Shari, thank you for the Facebook stars. Thank you so much. And by the way, that reminds me, we're live on Facebook. Johnny Beane TV Facebook page. That's where Shari is currently watching us from right now. And Shari had donated some Facebook stars.
Wow.
490 of them.
Wow.
490 stars.
Is
Thank
that
you.
490 clicks? Or you just donate a certain, like, a number? Like, here I go, and type it in.
That's Sherry. It's Sherry.
Sherry.
Yep, like Sherry. So it's Sherry.
Excellent.
Thank you so much, Sherry. 490 stars. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, if you're watching on Johnny Bean TV Facebook page, you can help out with supporting the channel, supporting the shows with Facebook stars. Sherry, thank you so much.
Thanks
Sherry. Hope you're having a great night. And we're live, I think, in the Van Halen group, which has totally calmed down after I started kicking all the meanies out.
Put the band hammer down, definitely.
Oh, I put the Western Exterminator band hammer down right away, man, and totally, it's a lot. It's people are having a great time. We currently passed 60,000. We're at 60,500 members currently.
Man. Still growing strong.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's great. So if you'd like to, if you're on Facebook,
Renus isn't happy.
Yeah, I know. I see that. Because the thing is, I have to approve all his messages now. So, so that's how you get the place into shape, is you have to take control of the place.
Yeah.
So
with that many members, you gotta put a limit there somewhere.
Yeah. So there you go. The link is in the chat here on YouTube, right there. Yeah, join the group. We have a great time. I've been going live in there myself. I think, which I think is a great idea, because for last year I've been saying, I'm going to create some sort of a Van Halen exclusive show within that group, because it's like, why not? But we've been having issues with using third-party apps like StreamYard within Facebook groups. Facebook groups doesn't like that. But I can go live from my phone directly into that group, and all of a sudden there's 50 people staring at me, Yeah. So so I've been going live just myself and just doing like little, updates, group updates, and I think people have been digging those, and definitely putting a face to a group is definitely a good idea too, where people see that there's actually somebody
behind it all,
behind the scenes, and yeah. So I think that's been a good thing.
Good.
And yeah. So yeah, we're live in there currently as well. So say hi if you're in there. And then really quick, let's just get a couple others out of the way. As we were saying earlier, I do gaming on Twitch. Lately I've been doing GTA, which is a lot of fun. But yeah, give me a follow over there, please. I only have 45 subscribers. I need more, please.
Oh my goodness. All right.
My only person that watches me over there is Renus Pinkle. Please.
Wow, what a desperate plea. It's all right, Johnny. I'll subscribe. I think I am subscribed.
You are. You're a moderator over there.
I haven't checked into Discord in a long time, man. And I was
that's not even Discord. That's Twitch.
Oh,
that's a different. That's another place. You see,
yeah.
Paul. See, we're everywhere, man. We have Discords. We have Twitches.
I remember, joining once on Twitch about a year ago. So I'm in there.
Yeah. I have you as a mod over there. You, Jay Hannon, Michael Smith is a moderator over there.
Get my Twitch going.
Oh, it's great, man. It's great. And I mean, I'm playing GTA over there, but I plan to do some musical stuff over there.
Well, what else can you do with that platform? I mean, can you?
You can do anything.
You can
Anything.
Can you do like a, what do they call it? Like a group watch or a watch party or stuff like that? Or
no.
no?
Well, maybe you could. They're kind of cracking down.
Not really meant for that.
They're cracking down on copyright.
Okay.
Over there, so it's not like. Remember how I was saying a while back? I got my like, oh, we should do a show over there. We could play any music we want.
Right.
Whatever.
They're
We
starting to
probably
crack down more.
probably still kind of could. Maybe.
Test it. See how.
So if we wanted to develop something exclusively over there, but lately I've been doing the GTA over there. Usually like 10 o'clock at night. My time, 10, 11, 12, about 1 in the morning, your time, Eastern time.
Yeah.
I've been going live over there every night, playing the game for a couple hours. I already did an hour earlier this evening, so I think I'm actually good for today.
Got your fix.
But I got my fix. And then actually I did a show over on Amazon as well today. I do Amazon shows talking about products that I actually use, for streaming and everything. And I did about a 35-minute show over there earlier today.
Cool.
So excuse me. Yeah. Follow me on Amazon. Go to johnnybeane.shop. Give me a follow on Amazon. Especially if you shop on Amazon, follow me.
Yeah.
And yeah. It's similar to what you're seeing here, but over there, and it's just me.
It's different. Similar, but it's different.
It's similar, but it's different. Yeah. johnnybeane.shop. Check it out. If you have an Amazon account, click that button. Follow me on Amazon.
Cameron just finished GTA himself. 5:30 a.m. there. Where is he?
Wow.
Where's he out in London, England or something? Or?
He's in Scotland. Hey, Dane.
And Dane. Welcome, everyone.
Dane Zimmerman. Well, Dane is not in Scotland. He's in
okay.
He's in Phoenix-ish area. Somewhere.
Broadcasting from a remote bunker.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, we've been going for 27 minutes. Let's talk about something.
Oh, we've been talking about okay.
Yeah, let's.
What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. Let's have some questions in the chat. Someone was asking earlier to show some gear. I did see that question. I don't know. What's that overdrive you got next to you? Is that an EVH? No.
Yes.
Oh, 5150. Look at that.
5150.
The MXR. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Demo unit.
Ooh, demo. That means people were stepping on it, in a store somewhere before I got it.
Unsanitary. Johnny had to scrub it clean before he got to use it.
He's talking about the pedal too.
Yes.
Yeah. No, actually, this is just the box.
Have you had that for a while, or is that a new piece? Or what?
Couple years.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael Smith actually gave this to me. He picked me up. See that was the NAMM show that year where I flew down, from San Jose to where did I fly to? Was it John Wayne in Orange County?
Los Angeles, or?
No, you don't fly to LA. You fly to Orange County.
I don't know my California geography, so
LA and where NAMM is held and where LA is, it's about. With no traffic, GTA style, it should be 30-40 minutes.
What is NAMM?
Anaheim, yeah.
Okay.
Which is south.
All right.
Which is south, and they have their own airports down there. I think I flew into Burbank. I don't know. Either way, Michael Smith picked me up one year, and he's like, Johnny, I have a present for you. Handed me this.
Man.
And yeah, I have it. I think it's on my pedal board actually, which is back there somewhere.
Cool.
So yeah, that's that. And Jay Hannon says he's eating a bowl of cereal, and then he'll be joining us.
What kind of cereal?
Yeah,
you like the sugary cereal? You like the, I was always
the important question.
I was always a fan of like the not the like cornflakes, the boring stuff, man. It was on a lucky occasion. It was on a rare occasion we got Lucky Charms. That was like, once a month we could get Lucky Charms. But everything else was
once a month.
Cornflakes, Cheerios, Rice Krispies, but which was good. I'm glad I was raised on that. No sugar. You don't put sugar on your cereal, by the way. That's another thing. I know Johnny probably does.
No, I don't.
No, good. Bananas are good, but
yeah.
I was never one to put sugar on my cereal. If you want a sugary cereal, you get the sugary cereal.
Yeah.
I'm also cereal curious. Yes, Amanda. But yeah, those were, my favorites were like the classics, man. Give me cornflakes and I'm happy.
I had 2 bowls of Cheerios today.
Nice.
See?
The regular, just the
yeah,
whole grain or whatever. No, the regular. Just
the regular crap.
I do like Honey Nut Cheerios though. Those are good.
Oh, those are awesome, man.
Now that I'm an adult, I can buy my own cereal, so I occasionally will buy a sugary. That's probably the extreme, Honey Nut Cheerios. But
yeah. Pascal, our friend Pascal is watching us from France.
Hey, Pascal,
just got out of his bed. What time is it there, man? Oh, it's probably morning where you are, because it's later now. Because when he would tune in and watch us, going back 3, 4, or 5 years, I don't know. That's like 5 o'clock out here. And I think it's like 3 a.m. for him.
Well, Cameron was saying he was 5:30. Cameron, so that's closer to us. So it's got to be past 5:30 for Pascal. Early morning, I'm sure. Yeah.
Look at all this cereal chat. Look at this.
It's all sugary. It's raisin.
What's happening?
Special K. I like Special K too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, Cocoa Pops. Those are good. Yeah. Oh, since I clicked on this, let's talk about this. You want to talk about gear? Okay. There's a company called Glary contacted me about over a year ago, and they said, we want to send you a guitar to review. And then something happened last year that kind of stopped the planet. I kind of forget what it was, but anyway, yeah. So anyway, about a year later, which is about a week ago, I get this guitar in the mail. And believe it or not, man, the guitar is only $89.99.
I've heard good things.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
And hey, I'll show it. Let me get it. Let me get it right here. Right here.
As long as you use good materials, good wood. You got to have good wood, good frets, especially in a guitar. Even the pickups can be okay, and you can still get have a great guitar.
Mm-hmm. This guitar is $89.90. What did I say? 99 cents. $89.99.
Wow.
I mean, look at this.
It looks more or less like the specs of a Mexican Fender almost. Is it a maple neck?
It's a maple neck, but it's there's no skunk stripe.
Okay, so it's got a cap on the maple fretboard.
So the fretboard sits on top.
Second piece, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Body is what is it? Ash or something, or any idea?
I said in my review, I think basswood. Basswood.
Oh yeah, okay, sure.
Basswood body.
I mean, the hardware looks pretty good, chromed out. You got the classic Telecaster double saddles, right?
Oh, the 3 set. Yeah.
You got the 3-way. I mean, the lipstick pickup. How's the
neck pickup?
The tuners. Stays in tune pretty well.
Yeah. The tuners are sealed tuners.
Excellent, man. That's great buy.
Really soft. Really soft neck.
Excellent.
Yeah, for $89.99, it's a great guitar. Definitely for a beginner. For a beginner, it's perfect.
The neck so the neck is straight. Everything, like the action's pretty good out of the box. How was it, action wise and setup wise?
Not bad.
Close enough, and then you tweaked it, and it was all excellent, and tweaked it to your standards. Sounds good right now.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Yeah, for a beginner, definitely. I would definitely recommend one of these.
I've seen some other reviews of them, of the Glaries, and yeah, they usually get a good.
All the reviews. Yeah, I watched.
Like
I watched a few before I did mine, and they were all positive.
What are the other trouble areas on a budget guitar? I mean, I guess the pots and the output jack, that kind of stuff. I mean, the intonation. Those are the things that, I mean, I guess you have to sacrifice a little bit when you do go budget, but from all accounts, that thing's comes from the factory pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty basic, but it's, that's all you need,
Yeah, so I would definitely recommend one for a beginner, or if you're looking just to get something just to screw around with, change some pickups,
smash on stage.
You know, I mean, that was something too. Let's say you want to go to a gig or you're going somewhere and you get this thing set up great, plays great. Take a $89.99 guitar that you're not super, you know what I mean? You can leave like, the 74 Strat at home.
Right.
False Flag could leave the 74 Strat at home, take an $89.99 Glary to the gig, not worry about it, but it plays great. Sounds great.
Well, that's an endorsement right there, man. You could take it to the gig and leave the good one at home, and still no one will flinch.
And you could leave this at you could smash this at the gig. No biggie.
Right. I was thinking about that the other day on some of the when Michael Anthony he would have, like, I think it was the Monsters of Rock tour. He smashed a bass during his solo, like, I think every night. And he had a setup bass where he would just push a button and it would fall apart. But I was thinking, you could get something like that, for $100 a night, and he's gonna, if you wanted to trash it on stage, for in front of 50,000 people, there you go. No one can tell it's a Glary or a Fender or what from there. From nosebleeds.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, there's the link to my review over in the chat. Check it out, and there's a link if you want to get one of these. Get one. Let me know what you think. $89.99. It's not. I mean, most of you guys probably spend more of that on Starbucks than,
Sure. On
so,
coffee per month. Yeah, I mean, that's like pretty much right up there. A couple bucks a day on coffee. Sometimes.
Wow. Yeah, it's cool. I think it's great. I think it's great. I would definitely.
So you get to keep that, or what? You gonna send it back to him, or?
I don't know. I'm assuming. I owe you a Coke, man. I assume that it'll probably sit there. I assume it's here. I think me doing the review for them and them selling one or two is probably good enough. That's what I would think.
I mean, the huge audience that you're broadcasting to we probably sold 3 or 4 of them just now. So what do we got watching? 83 watching. Yeah, we sold probably 3 of them right now. I mean, come on. You're on Amazon. It's right there. Click on Amazon and get a Glary. Is it Amazon?
They have their own link to their site. You have to go to their site.
Go to glary.com and get a Glary. Why not? If Johnny just
I don't know if it is glary.com, but
all right, well, I'll just shut up.
Whatever it is, it's on my how do you spell Glary? There it is. It's the link is in the chat. But yeah, try one. Under $100. Try one, get one. Let me know what you think. If you get it and you hate it, let me know. Let me know. Either way, I think it's cool. I would definitely. I think when I start gigging again, you will see me playing that. I will definitely be playing an $89.99 guitar on stage and show you guys how it's possible. You know,
Definitely.
I think it's cool. So this is the part of the show where I have to turn that off because it makes no sense to have. Oh, actually, no, we're 3 people. I can do this one.
Yeah, and somebody
There we
just
are.
bowed out. We just lost. Nerd Halen
Hey.
will not be joining us, at least
What?
in the time being.
Oh, I'm at.
He's going to sleep. Nerd Halen is going to sleep. Everyone.
Is he?
That's
Oh,
right.
he is going to sleep. Oh, he is going. Okay, I'm going to bed early.
All right, that's okay.
Have a good night, man. Nerd Halen.
Nerd Halen.
Nerd Halen.
Yes, have a good.
All right. All right. So he's not going to be here. Paul, he said he's going to might be busy. Jay just left.
Michael
So it looks
Smith just said, "Have a great 4th of July." So I think that might be it for Michael too. So hey, the show is ours. We can do whatever we want. Let's talk about let's do our thing. Yeah, what
we can
happened to
do
Jay?
it.
He just
We
left
can
too?
do whatever we want, man.
So yeah, give us some questions in the chat. You know.
Yeah, questions.
We want to take a look at some of those magazines
Comments?
that you got, stuff that you got.
Yeah, we've got Van Halen stuff to look at. We're going to talk about a Van Halen auction guitar
Yes.
as well. I talked about it last night. If you guys watched last night's show on the channel here, Talking Van Halen, we'll get John Biel's take on that. We'll be talking about that. What else? Whatever else is going on.
Yes. Whoever else is in the air tonight. Yeah, Paul's taking care of his pups, so we may or may not see him. It's 4th of July, and he's got a couple of scared dogs to take care of. So that's all right, Paul. Take care of them.
Yeah. Although we do have a Paul in the chat.
Yes, we got another Paul.
We are talking.
Substitute Paul.
We are talking to Paul in the chat. I'm scrolling up. Where is he?
Is he still with us? Yeah, he's still.
Paul, are you still here? Paul.
Yeah, he's
Paul.
still there. He's still there.
Paul.
Ringo.
Was it Paul?
John. Paul is
Paul.
quite alive in the chat.
Paul.
Steve Anderson. What does that mean? I see someone saying hi to Steve Anderson, or is that just like a call out to Steve? We haven't seen him in God knows how long. So if he's in the chat, that's great. Come on, Steve.
Yes. Music Therapy Laz. Don't quote me on that, but I think maybe. I don't know.
What's that? Music Therapy Laz? What's he saying?
Oh, Paul Adamek. Keith Campbell is telling us. Keith Campbell, thank you. Paul Adamek. Paul. Are you here, Paul? Paul. Jay, we're trying to get Paul.
Paul who? Bunyan?
Paul Adamek.
Paul was last in the chat maybe 5 minutes ago, so he's still around. Oh, he's there. Yeah, he's there.
Ned just walked in. Let me know. Let me make sure he doesn't have it.
Paul, you're in for a treat tonight. You get to see some carnage here.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Okay, no carnage right now, but
it's just him.
So it's only us 3 tonight? What the frick?
Well, Paul might join us. He's still. I don't know if he's dealing with his pups. Ned's joining us.
We got Ned.
We got Ned.
What was that?
Oh,
you have a show?
Really?
Ned says Thursdays at 8.
Oh man.
Oh.
Is it okay?
How do you spell that?
NED.
Oh, good.
S.
That's something new I can subscribe to and check out. Good.
Although that's on OnlyFans.
Oh, all right.
So, and I just saw something else. What happened?
What happened here?
My lights just changed.
Michael
Smith.
The captain.
Don't get scared like crazy here. I have the TV so loud I can't think.
Take care of your pups.
Oh, because of this, because of these, right?
Oh,
That's what's going on.
I went to the fireworks last night. Let me see.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Thank you, Michael.
Very proud of you.
Took us a little bit of video.
Oh, wow. I've never seen fireworks before, especially looking on my computer on someone's phone.
Isn't that entertaining? Yeah. Oh, look at this one. You didn't see this shot yet. Look at that.
It's like a lobster.
No, I would have taken more, but it was raining and it was we didn't have the best seats in the house. So. Yes, guys. Hey, anybody ever have a firework? You guys know I had a firework blow up in my hand once.
Really? Let's hear that story.
Firecracker.
You did?
Yeah, I was hanging out with the cool kids, and we were out in the woods shooting off fireworks. And
I would love to hear them say who they were hanging out with.
Yeah, exactly right. No, and it was the older kids, like the older kids in the neighborhood, and they're just shooting like firecrackers and maybe a couple bottle rockets and stuff. And I had like a whole brick of firecrackers, and I don't know. I didn't. Maybe it was just one firecracker, but it blew up right in the middle of my hand. I lit it too quick, and it blew up. And it was sore for a little while, but no permanent damage. Just a firecracker.
Was it like this?
That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like. But
Who's
anyone else in the chat ever get blown up by a firecracker? I mean, I'm talking about the little, not like an M80 or anything like that.
Those little red ones?
Yeah,
those little tiny.
not like the
cat.
No, not the little red ones. No, firecrackers.
Like a normal pack of firecrackers that has like that thin red paper on them.
Yeah, the red ones.
But then there's like lady fingers that are those are the little ones. Those are like the little dainty ones.
And there's jumping jacks that are like that look the same, but
spin around. Yeah,
yeah.
I like the white ones that you can throw and they go and you can do them in your fingers.
Or poppers or something. Yeah.
The pops.
Yeah, you do them in your fingers.
I like those.
Do them in your teeth. That's really good for your hygiene, oral hygiene.
Yeah, black cats.
Black cats. That's I guess
black cats.
Yeah,
the red ones.
But then there's like the M80s that or the cherry bombs. Those are the ones that are only legal in
in South Carolina.
South Carolina, yeah. Because nothing's legal here in Massachusetts. New Hampshire, you can do like the jumping jacks and stuff. You can't do like the bottle rockets and the firecrackers.
That's no fun, man. Come on,
I know, man.
If people want to blow themselves up, let them. Jeez.
But every once in a while, you got a friend who's got a whole collection of M80s or something. My roommate in college had a bunch of M80s. He had like 50 of them. All throughout the year, we're throwing them out the window. That was fun. And those are loud. I mean, they say that's a quarter stick of dynamite. Those things they're powerful, but you don't want one of those going off in your hand because that's like thick cardboard and real gunpowder.
Oh gosh.
Yo, when we first moved here, we moved into the subdivision and, we didn't know anybody. This was literally, we moved in at the, beginning of November.
I've been here 6 years and I still don't know anybody.
And we went to the fireworks shop and I got these huge, like rockets. They weren't like the bottle rockets, the regular ones. They weren't that. It was, the whole thing. It goes up. Oh, one of those ones, right?
Yeah. Like mortars, like a mortar.
So I move in. My brother and his wife are over, and it's me and Jeannie. And my brother always tries to get me to do stuff. No, like that he doesn't want to do. He's like, "Yo, let's go stick this in the ground and light it off." So I'm like, okay. You always listen to your older brother, dude. I stick it in the dirt, right? The second I light it, it tips over.
Oh no!
It goes whoosh, right across the street underneath one of my neighbor's cars.
Oh no!
And just
the gas tank.
Green green shrapnel everywhere. Dude. And it was like, I don't know, 9, 10 o'clock at night, man. And I was like a week after we move in, and I'm blowing the neighborhood up. Right, I was expecting the cops to come, everything, but nothing ever happened. So then the next morning when I was walking the dogs, I think I made Jeannie go do it. I made her go across and get the evidence. Dude, it was
clean up.
You know, those things are big when you see them, 100 feet in the air. Imagine them 70 feet across the street underneath a car.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
And that's the same place you're at now?
Well, it was the house, like we literally moved across the street about 4 years ago. Literally, we lived, I almost gave my address away. Holy smoke.
Yeah, so now you're on the same side of the street as the guy that had the car that you blew up.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Watch out for those neighbors across the street.
Wow. Yeah, that would have been bad, man.
Yeah, nothing ever happened. Like nobody ever said anything to me,
All that.
Yeah, because I was like, man, you just moved into the neighborhood and already I'm blood exploding. Crap, man.
False flag. Thank you.
False flag. There it goes. Guys, what do you prefer? 70s Strat headstock or smaller? What is that?
This would be considered a 70s Strat, CBS era Strat.
CBS!
But it's not a Gibson. It's a Strat. No, it's got the extra wide headstock and doesn't need the but yeah. I would that would be considered, I think that would be considered a 70s. What do they call it? A fat Strat headstock.
Yeah.
Versus the early era.
I was looking for my Squire Bullet. That has the small headstock, like a telly style headstock. Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
I was looking for my wife's Bullet, but
yes.
Oh man,
couldn't find it. Couldn't find it.
Her attaché case. I couldn't find it.
But I like the 70s headstocks. Yeah. Like what John Biel has. I like those. I like the regular ones. I like them all, man. I think cool.
I guess the real question is the 3-bolt or the 4-bolt fender neck joint.
Oh yeah.
The headstock is irrelevant, really. I mean,
hey, more wood, right? More wood.
Yeah. But I think they changed to a 3-bolt in the 70s, 3-bolt neck joint, which was not as stable.
Right. Yeah. It's got the two, and then the 1.
Right, and then there's also like a fine tuning. What is it? A tilt adjustment on there. You can.
Shouldn't that be on every damn guitar?
Yeah, a tilt adjustment, but I think the tilt adjustment that they did, it wasn't even as good as a shim. It was like one screw pushing.
Yeah, that's got a point. You got a point there. Last year she was a pixie dust spreader on a tilt-a-whirl. Tilt-a-whirl. I don't know why. I just thought of that.
Tilt adjust. Yeah, is that what it was called? Tilt adjust.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Did you read this?
We're offline. What happened?
Can't drive 55.
I think Charlotte.
No.
Uh-oh.
No.
I think we found your neighbor.
Now I'm about Charlotte is like 4 hours away from me. So
thank goodness.
40 feet away from me.
Charlotte's 4 doors down.
Charlotte's in the other room.
Yeah, 4. No, it was literally like the house across the street to the left. It was literally that house. Boom. Yep.
Ba-boom.
You don't realize how loud and explosive those things are when they're like on the ground, literally across the street from your house. You really don't. You're like, whoa, and underneath a car.
Oh, did it set off car alarms and dogs barking and
my dogs freaked the hell out. I'll tell you that much.
So what was the rest of the fireworks display that night? Did you just kind of like retreat after that, or was there like
we were done.
Preceding that, you did a few, or what?
No, that was it.
That was
one and
one
done.
blowing up under a car. That was it.
One and done. Yeah. I was thinking about
like that. Yeah,
I was thinking about going outside and pretending, who the hell did that? You know, like pretending it was like somebody else. You know? Bunch of bitch.
Man,
no
sounds like Paul's neighborhood.
What's going on in Paul's neighborhood?
He said it's still Beirut here.
Beirut.
I'm giving it another half hour and calling the cops.
Yep, gonna be.
Okay, so there's people in his neighborhood just setting off fireworks.
Well, we want to see that live, Paul. So
hey, you listen. I have dogs. I understand, but you can't. Like, is it legal in Arizona?
I don't know. It's illegal here.
It's like the high
fireworks are illegal here.
Illegal or legal?
Arizona though.
Illegal.
Yeah.
Because last year we had all those fires.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah, definitely. You don't want to have an accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they're legal, if they are legal in Arizona, then what does Paul have to complain about?
Well, like in New Hampshire, like I said, they're legal, but you can't have an explosion. You can have like the little fountains, or you can.
You can have the sparklers.
Sparklers, exactly.
That's not even a firework.
I think you can have up to like a Roman candle, which shoots a little thing out. That's
Roman candles are awesome. You ever have Roman candles?
They are cool. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Brian. Bottle rocket fights back in the day.
Bottle rocket fights.
Yeah, we shot a bottle rocket off at the Domino's guy once, and the police came after.
Oh my god!
First time I ever had first and pretty much only time I ever had an encounter with the police. On the wrong side.
Tell us more.
We were up in our tree fort. We were probably 10 years old. We lived in New Hampshire, so it was a tree fort, and Domino's had just come around like 1983 in our neighborhood, or that would deliver.
Was the Noid there?
I don't know. Was the Noid around?
I don't know.
Were you
early 80s?
Were you avoiding the Noid?
Avoid the Noid.
We were probably 30 feet up in the tree, and 3, 4, or 5 of us up there, and we saw the Domino's truck come by because my neighbor
you had a tree fort 3 stories up, 30 feet
I don't
up.
know what it felt like. 3 stories, maybe it was 10 feet. I don't know. It was 2 levels, but there was 2 levels. So the first level was probably 10 feet. The second level was probably 10.
When you're 3 foot tall, everything is
of
big.
Course. Yeah.
Who built that?
We did. It wasn't safe. It wasn't like it was safe or anything.
It wasn't up to code.
No. My neighbor, his uncle owned a lumber yard in the next town over, and so he would get the scrap lumber, and like over the course of a summer, we built the tree fort up there. The great tree fort, Jacobs, 83. That was the second or third tree fort we had. We had one that was like ground level out in the woods, and that one was like we all got like
squatters.
It was started rotting right away, and it was bad. It was like old wood, but then so we upgraded to the full on tree fort, and then we shot off a couple bottle rockets at the Domino's guy, and like 10 minutes later we were hanging out in the driveway, and the police come by. We all ran, and then we're like, I ran up the hill. They, the guys at my neighbors ran into their house or into their garage, and eventually we all came back because the police were, that we didn't know what to do. So okay, all right, we're gonna come back with our tails between our legs. This is what happened. Yeah, we're all right. So
you had a tail,
like a scared puppy. We were like, I don't know how old I was. I was probably 10 years old, and they're threatened to call our parents, or they said, we're gonna call your parents, and what's your phone numbers and all that. And we all gave them up.
555. You give your friend's phone number.
Yeah. And of course, I told my parents, and nothing came of it. They never called or anything. So, But yeah, so I learned my lesson. It was a stupid thing to do. So, don't do that at home, kids.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, that sounds kind of weird. But hey, Sherman Callahan is watching us on Facebook, Johnny Beane TV. Hey, everybody, just joining in. Got back from Dale Bozio concert. Missing persons.
Cool.
Dale Bozio. Okay.
It's Bozio, right?
I know. I've heard of Terry Bozio, right? He's the drummer.
Well, they were married.
Dale and Terry. Okay.
Yeah, he was the drummer in Missing Persons. Sherman, who was on guitar for that, man? Because I saw Missing Persons in San Francisco years. What year was that? 20.
I don't think Dale is married to Terry, but
Oh, really?
I have no idea.
Terry is a dude, so and Dale, I'm assuming, is a dude, and Terry
No,
Bozzio
Dale's
is
no,
Oh,
Dale
is it a girl?
is a
So
woman.
Dale and Terry Bozzio are married then. I've never heard of
What?
that.
Are they?
We're going way off. I don't know.
No,
I
Missing
just know that
Persons.
Terry Bozzio is a drummer, and he's like a jazz fusion drummer or something like that, or a metal drummer. I don't know.
Maybe they're not related. I don't know.
Probably not.
But
Hold
Sherman,
on.
that's awesome, man.
Now we
Most
know.
iconic Strat player, False Flag says. He says Blackmore. I
Hendrix.
would agree with Miles Taylor saying Hendrix,
Clapton.
Stevie Ray, Clapton, even Gilmore before Blackmore. I would say Hendrix.
Iconic Strat player. Uh,
I mean, yeah, Blackmore
Well-
does come to mind, but he's not the first one. I wouldn't say.
Well, Blackmore's
it's-
not a household name like the other
Right.
guys that we're talking about. Hendrix.
depends on who you like.
Yeah, of course.
Depends
But
on
if
who you like.
mainstream-
Yeah.
But if you step back away from fandom, you know,
I mean, I think Clapton is bigger than Stevie Ray, so. And Hendrix versus
He-
Clapton.
Hendrix is right up there.
he's got to be.
I
Yeah.
think he's first. Yeah, that would be the
Mhm.
first.
Hendrix.
Everybody played a Strat. Pete Townsend played a Strat. Brian May, a number of people.
Pete Townsend, number of people.
Phil
Eddie Van
Collins.
Halen. Phil Collins. Yeah, I'm sure he played a Strat.
Sherman. Wait, Warren Cucurella, was he there tonight? I met him when I saw them. Warren Cucurella, and I was excited to meet him because he was in Duran Duran, and that's that's one of my
Ooh,
bands.
Oh, we're losing Jay already.
Good night, Jay.
Good night, everybody.
Now we're in. What's Paul saying? Pause.
Sherman, awesome. Yeah, send pictures, man. And thank you for the stars, man. Sherman, thank you so much. Yeah, and I see people are saying, yeah, they were married.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah. Jim Murray Hawkins, channel member, says they were married, divorced now for a long time. Actually, I think her kid is on drums now for them. Or at least when I saw them, I think her son was the drummer. Dale Bozzio's. That's
Any
what I
relation to Terry
think.
Bozzio or Bozzio? I don't know. That's
Yeah,
I
they
don't
were
think-
married.
Okay, so it is Terry. All right. I guess
Yes.
This is where we need Paul. Or Vistalite must. Oh, obviously, they're telling us in the chat, but
Oh, and Paul is still here.
Paul. yeah.
We have a new Paul now, Paul Adamak. He says Tommy Bolin played a Strat on an occasion.
Yeah, everybody played a Strat on occasion. Come on.
Gilmore. Oh yeah, Gilmore, definitely. Music Therapy Laz, you sent me a message on Messenger. You did? I get literally 100 messages a second everywhere. Like all the time. Which I love. I mean, hey Johnny, if you don't mind, can you plug my show? Okay, here we go.
All right.
No, actually, Music Therapy Laz, of course. He says here's a show. Music Therapy Laz will be live tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Pacific. So that's not 12:30 p.m. Is tomorrow New Year's? No, tomorrow's July 4th. Tomorrow, July 4th. Music Therapy Laz. Check him out. 12:30 Eastern. We'll be unboxing the Fruitcake Tony prize that he won on their anniversary birthday show.
Oh.
There you go. Guitar Mod Squad, episode number 6. Well, Laz, are you in the chat? Are you here? Oh, yeah, there you are.
Yeah, he's there.
He's calling Brian Spalding a monster. I've
So-
met Brian Spalding. He's not a monster. He's really nice.
Well, there's good monsters and bad monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Grover was a good monster. Gonzo was a good monster. Well, no, Gonzo was kind of crazy. So
Yeah.
who's the other one? Telly.
Here here is Music Therapy Laz. Here's his link for tomorrow. JA is at the end of the code. All right. So tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. That's where you want to be. That link right there. That's where you want to be. That's Music Therapy Laz's program tomorrow.
All right, I'm gonna go there now. See you guys later.
All right, see you, man. You're welcome, dude. Laz. Nice. Yeah, and Laz, let me know on Monday if you're around Monday, man. Or I think we said like a Wednesday. I'm gonna be up in Walnut Creek on a Wednesday, like next month. But I'm up there every Monday.
Is it really
Keith Campbell?
Cody Van Halen's birthday?
Wow. Cody Van Halen's birthday was today. That's right.
Wow. Happy birthday, Cody.
That's right. Happy birthday, Cody.
You have a picture of Cody?
Let's see. Yeah. Did I ever tell you guys that
Did you ever meet Cody?
I did.
I bet you did.
I met Cody. I didn't meet him in person. I met him virtually. I met him on like a FaceTime. But I was gonna say Ned
with Cody,
Ned met Cody. They were holding the phone up to Cody, and I was holding the phone up to Ned, and they got to see each other. There he is.
Oh, Cody. Is that really?
There he is. Happy birthday, Cody.
That's a better one.
Cody Van Halen.
Yeah.
There he is. Oh.
There it is.
Awesome. Very cool. Oh, Ned's back. I gotta make sure he doesn't have anything. Hang on. Come here, Ned.
Hope he does have something.
What do you got? Yes, Cookie Monster was a good monster too. If he likes cookies, he's a good guy.
Time's it? 10 o'clock?
All the kids like Elmo, though.
Oh, Elmo's creepy. We all know what happened to Elmo.
What happened to Elmo?
You don't know? The original Elmo? I think there was some trouble with the original Elmo.
Oh.
There's a whole documentary about it.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. No, the puppeteer got in some trouble. I don't know.
Oh, well, isn't that like normal?
Yeah, I guess so. If you're, a children's puppeteer, that happens.
Yeah.
What do you got
here's some of his dinner.
Taste of the wild.
Rocky Mountain
oysters,
salmon and venison in gravy.
Wow, I'd eat that.
I bet your house smells delicious after you open that.
Here we go.
Ned burning a deer. Yeah, that'd be funny.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh. Looks like cat food. Oh, if you're really hungry, though, I'm sure it works. What was it, Mad Max? Mad Max. You remember that in the Road Warrior? He eats like half the can of dog food, then he throws the rest to the dog. Good stuff.
I'm gonna have to do something to wake up a little bit.
Wake up.
Hey, you know what I found today? Cleaning up my room a little bit.
What's up?
Remember, I was looking for. Maybe I'll wait for Johnny to get back.
Oh,
I can hear you,
but you can't see me.
You found those last 5 cashews that you dropped under your couch.
I'm all out, man. I'm all out. I talked to Shay today. He's gonna send me probably another 10-pound
get a refill
box.
Wow.
I'll have him send Johnny some plain popcorn. Look what I found.
Oh, no way.
Yep. They were in a place I looked about 4 times.
Can you read it?
Huh?
What are those called?
Oh, yeah.
The EVH snap hook guitar strap lock clasp set. The longest name of anything I've ever.
Snap.
Nice.
Strap lock clasp set.
Oh, look at that. You can see his face. Hang on. That's got to be some sort of something.
Oh, yeah. Gizmachi.
Awesome.
So what are you gonna do?
Wow.
You gonna put them on your Frankie?
Maybe, yeah.
Tonight live.
Bro, I'll put them on my I'll make a belt. Keep my pants up. but not if I keep eating those 10
Put it on
pounds of
your
cashews.
dog's leash. Make a dog leash out of it.
Man.
Let's see your pear-shaped figure. Nah, my wife can't believe that that I haven't gained any weight from eating all these cashews.
That's why I wear this jacket. because of my pear-shaped figure. That's why I wear this. So it covers up the pear area.
You're built like a bowling pin.
Right, Ned? I just saw you. Oh, there you are.
Yes.
I've been looking for them for a month. No, dude, I've been looking for these since probably before I even got that guitar. So I got that guitar, I believe, in I want to say November, October or November. I finally found these.
Well, good. Do you have the strap to go with them?
Yeah, I have a
Strap with the
I have an older
EVH, yeah.
older EVH strap. It's like really, really broken in, and it's not super stiff. So, yeah,
You need the bullet. What is it? The bullet belt strap.
yeah, right. No thanks. Ellie, I had this guitar on me today, and Ellie was just spinning it. She's like, "Daddy, is it broken?" I'm like, "No, it's supposed to do that." And then I threw a curveball. I did this. I tightened it, and she's like, well, "Wait a minute."
Uh-oh.
Trying to teach her about how guitars work, So
Get one of these.
no,
Why not?
no,
I can't imagine wearing that. Like,
no. I couldn't.
Well, the only place where Eddie used that strap was on the black and white when it was the black and white, and then on the Shark.
Yes,
It was also on the Shark as well.
that is correct.
So period correctness, if that's a right
You
phrase.
can't even figure out how to use that. There you go.
There we go. Yeah, and it's really. I just put an old strap on there.
You just said old strap on.
Yes, I know I did. But yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine it was ever comfortable. But it sounds good and it works.
I like it.
Yeah, me too.
I think that's great.
Keith Campbell says also that you need the eye bolts. Dude, they comes with the eye bolts.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, that's the official.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Eddie used on his current EVH guitars. It was
This
those.
this is the unofficial.
There you go. Snap hook guitar strap clasp set.
Lock strap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guitar 5150 EVH.
Brian Spalding says, teach Ellie to be your guitar tech when you join Queensryche. You can take her on tour.
It's a good idea.
Oh yeah, didn't they just lose somebody or somebody?
Yeah, it was
somebody left somewhere.
Yeah, it wasn't a like a bitter split or anything. I read the statement from first Queensryche and then from Parker Lundgren, I believe is his name. I guess he opened up a guitar shop a few years back, and then he is doing something else as far as business, and I guess he's been really busy doing that. So he quit the band.
So in other words, he makes more running the shop than he did in Queensryche.
Yeah, and at the same time, I understand. Once you maybe when people start having families and stuff like that, you don't want to be on the road, 8-9 months out of the year. So, I get it. Yeah. And if you can have a nice living doing that type of stuff, selling guitars and all that, why not? Right.
Tom
Awesome.
Lyles was asking, what's the cost versus a hardware store? Yeah, I kind of went the hardware store route, but
oh yeah,
I don't know what's the EVH. Probably pretty comparable. I think mine was $25 for you get two sets. You get the two hooks or two dog clasps and then the 2 eye hooks, or 4 eye hooks. So it's like enough for 2 guitars.
Yeah, these are a little more expensive, but at the same time, they're official.
Yeah.
They're exactly what Eddie used. Anything you get at the hardware store is not like
Right.
the same as
mine
what
are.
Eddie was using.
I've seen the differences on mine. They're not the same as the EVH official.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
$29.99 for the EVH. Looks like Rico says.
Mm-hmm.
Take his word for it.
Rico.
Play authentic. Yeah.
That's right.
Plus, I got a good deal on them, so I might have paid less than with the hardware store. So that's all good. I just wanted the real ones anyway.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Amanda.
Hey, now.
Well, I went looking for the real ones about 6 months ago, and they were hard to find. So that's why I went the other route. I don't know if they're still currently on the product list or what.
Let's look. I'm sure they are. They have to be, right?
Yeah, they must. But I don't know. Or the price. I couldn't find a good price.
Of course they are.
They got to be a hot seller too.
Yeah.
I haven't looked lately.
Yeah. Go get them.
Let's see. Accessories.
Are you on the Van Halen store, EVH store, or what?
EVHgear.com.
There you go.
Oh yeah, they don't have. Let's see if they have the. Why can't I click on it? Uh-oh. You can't click on anything? Yeah, I see them on there. EVH strap clasps with eye hooks.
Didn't they change the name? Like the before they were released, they were under a different name, and then they extended the name or something.
No,
a few years ago
they shortened it.
Okay, they did shorten. Yeah.
Yeah, they shortened it because of probably because they watched the show and
right.
So yeah, that's a long name.
Well, on EddieVanHalenStore.com, they call them EVH strap clasps with eye hooks.
Yeah, Jay's got the OG version.
Yeah, it's weird. You can't if you're on EVHgear.com/accessories, it has all the items on there, but you cannot click on them.
On any of the items? Or
No, you don't order directly from them.
I know, but I figured you click and you get a little more of a breakdown of description of what everything is. Like it says EVH Wolfgang pickups. Okay, I want to see, want to read about them. Can't. Whose idea was this? You used to be able to. You used to be able to click on everything, and then
maybe that's why I couldn't find I couldn't order them.
Well, yeah, you can't.
Reverb has them. Was it, or is it $65 on Reverb? Maybe that's why I.
Damn.
That looks like it's strap lock system, brass latches. Okay, looks like you get the strap with it. I don't know.
No.
Eyelets, new leather, and brass.
So well, maybe on there you do. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Guitar Center has them for. No, it doesn't have the strap, the locks. So yeah, I mean, I think when I was looking for them, I couldn't find the real deal. So get them back out there, especially with the new Frankies that have been going out this last year.
You can get them from EddieVanHalenStore.com.
There it is.
They're right here.
Nice.
Oh, it says sold out. Oh no!
Right, so that I mean, people want them, so yeah, there's a high demand for them.
No!
You got to go the other route sometimes, but don't.
Let's
go
try Van Halen store.
Sweetwater's on back order. Rico says.
Oh, I'm not going through them, man.
No.
I ordered guitar picks from them 7 months ago. Never showed up.
You still don't have. Come on, man.
My girlfriend ordered an amp through them. It's not going to come in until September. So.
Of what year?
Probably next year.
September 22.
Yeah.
2220.
So I don't know.
You want me to call Sweetwater and
Call him right
get
now.
to the,
Get
get
your
to
rep
the
on
bottom of
phone.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who the
Aren't they
guy
out of
was that
Florida?
called me,
Where are
but
they from?
I will. I'll call Monday because I should have a guitar coming pretty soon.
you're getting something? Wow.
Yeah.
Let's see, Van Halen store. Oh, in stock.
Oh, there you go.
$39.95, retail $43.99. $39.95 in stock at Van Halen store.
There it is then. Excellent.
Wow. Yeah, these
Oh,
are nice.
closed Monday. My bad.
Yeah, Monday's a holiday. Everything's closed.
What's Monday? July 5th?
It's the observed July 4th.
There you
it
go.
is.
Yeah, they're cool. Thank you to Steve Anderson. I have a set of those. I've yet to put them on a guitar.
Let me see. Are those the same that I have?
Johnny, that custom Wolfgang that you have now, is there a set on those or no?
There's like I jerry rigged my own set on there.
Okay.
I took the ones that I had in the naked Wolfgang that I call it.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
But this part isn't. That's all.
No, what did you use?
Gaff tape and zip ties.
Jesus.
Zip ties.
Yes. But it works.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, get the real deal.
Look how shiny those are. Dude, hang on, wait a second. Wait, am I doing that?
I don't know.
Yeah, look at John Beale's face.
Well,
You
yeah,
can see
because
he's like right in the
I've got the screen right
look,
in front of me. The
look,
white
right before I turn it on and off. Look how he lights up. And then now watch.
It's amazing.
Look how bright he is.
Hold on, let me get close too, so it does it.
Where's Jay though? Oh,
Did it do
No,
it?
you can't tell on you. No, you
Oh,
can't
wow.
tell. With him, see, look at that. With him, you can see it. You can totally tell.
Oh yeah. Man. You are white.
what? Isn't that the Harpo Marx? Every time I hear that now, I think of the little.
Yeah, you know
doll.
that part. He's like say ah. He grabs the doll.
Yeah.
Groucho hands him the doll. Say ah.
That's
Ah.
it. I think that's a dub right from the
Ah. You've seen that one, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
hell
great,
yeah.
man. Say ah.
Oh man.
Give me headquarters. Not hindquarters, headquarters.
Oh, such great comedy. Those guys were
Oh,
ahead
yeah,
of their
big time.
time, way ahead of their time.
Yep.
Duck Soup. That's just good stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I have the Dave days.
The
of all-
Dave days.
Yeah, definitely.
Peanuts. Peanuts
Definitely.
to you.
So John Biel, do you want to talk about that auction guitar?
Sure.
We talked
what's
about
the
that.
update on it. I saw a little bit last night when you guys were talking about it.
Is there an update? We're actually waiting for somebody to update us,
Yeah.
or I am at least. I'm waiting for somebody in the know, to contact me and say, "Listen, you,
Well,
this
I
is
think
legit."
the points that you were making were like the fact that the wear on the elbow area or whatever it is, the top part of it,
Yeah,
that had to be done by whoever was
all the
later
wear
owner.
was done by. None of that wear was done by
However,
Eddie.
but some of the black stripes were kind of disappearing from the picture where it was up against the amp and stuff. Even that's probably the latest picture.
Yeah,
But where it's up against the amp, even the black stripes were already
Yeah,
coming up.
already
So
coming off.
it's really strange because I mean, there's no picture like it to get all that wear. It had to be played a lot, but it looks like you say, this picture here against the amp was not when Ed owned it. It was presumably after Ed owned it. So there, the paint, except for the black, it looks pretty good. So Ed could have done that much wear, but then I don't know. But also they didn't finish. They didn't put like a gloss finish on any of those Kramers, right? So presumably that red paint was one of the last layers, except maybe the black. The red paint was the second layer. So it could be just one layer of that red paint that was easy enough to rub off. Like even some of this is the white on my guitar is starting to come off after a couple of.
Unless they just painted over a white guitar and just left it like my buddy's guitar, Michael Gutierrez, his Kramer that he owns. That's a Beretta that was just paint. They just painted over a white guitar. There's no wear, so his is wearing.
And like
similar,
the 5150
similar
where
to this.
you can see actual wood on the 5150, can't you? In some parts, in like that area, you can see actual wood all the way through it.
Oh, down here, yeah.
On the 5150, right?
Right there.
Okay, and
yeah,
on that,
you can see the wood grain. That's why all these guys are talking about. Oh, that's basswood. Oh no, that's alder. Oh no, that's plywood. You know, because of the grain.
Right.
Yeah, sweaty forearm.
I mean, up to that point, it does look legit. It looks legit, like anything that he would have had on the rack. You know, throughout a little bit too much wear on the red, but you know that does look like something he could have had on his rack. But the story doesn't seem to, check out without the pictures, with the fact that the earlier picture shows it up against a later model amp, a later tour pass, and that kind of stuff. And in that picture, it's not worn.
Well, I said it last night, man, is like for a guitar that has as much wear on it as it does in the recent pictures.
Right.
If Eddie was the one who did all that wear, that would have had to been one of his favorite guitars.
And because that picture has to be after what? It's a balance pass, so it has to be after 95.
Yeah,
and that amp is first model 5150.
That's an original amp. That's like mine.
Check minus. Do you see the check minus, by the way? Number 2.
That.
So who? I mean, it could have been a touring backup, obviously, if it was a check minus or something like that.
Or somebody saw what Eddie had and did the same thing.
I mean, you could easily, obviously, fake a piece of tape with a number 2 and check minus, but presumably, I don't know. I mean, where's the certificate of authenticity?
There's too many questions. There's too many questions
for that amount, man. Forget it.
Yeah, man.
We have questions,
and there's no answers for those questions.
No.
What's the body style is? That's not the same as the 5150 body style, right? That body style, what's that called on this one up for auction? Versus the 5150.
Which the 5150 is a pacer.
Pacer, right? And the one it's like a Focus body style special on the one up for auction, isn't it? Like a Focus style or a.
It's like
it looks a little offset. I don't know if it's just the paint job on it or what. Doesn't it look a little offset?
Well, it looks offset for one reason, because the pickup is slanted. That's a 5150 style paint job, and you're not used to seeing it with a slanted pickup.
But even the tremolo looks like it's almost off to the left a little bit. I don't know. It's probably the paint job that's throwing it off. Like the Hut for Teacher looked like that. I think the Hut for Teacher guitar looked a little offset on the from the tremolo. But I don't know. It's just the paint job versus the slanted pickup, I think.
The body looks somewhat similar to me, somewhat. The headstock is similar.
Like it's contemporary with his stock of 84 through 88 guitars, pretty much.
The headstock. Well, see that's where some of the stories are kind of weird. It might say down in the description, John Beale. I don't know if you can see down here, if you can read a lot of this. But there's been a lot of different stories about when this was made, what tours it was used on, which I say none. I mean, maybe
you looked hard at the 2 tour cases that he was in, those tour pictures. You really, I mean, at first glance, I don't, because of the striping, the black stripes, I don't see it there. But if it was in brand new condition in one of those racks,
It's
the
none.
headstock?
It's none of those guitars right there. I mean, the one that's right behind him.
You can barely see.
That might be the 84. What? Wait, no. Wait, where's the headstock? There's a rack
Those are
here.
pointed
Assuming now, let's assume if we're gonna assume that these racks that the guitars are in the same order. See, now we're really being nerdy.
Why not?
Okay, so that guitar
me.
right behind Valerie Bertinelli, that guitar, that's the 84, which was the next guitar in line.
It looks like there's
Eddie
only
on that
space
tour.
tape on one of those. Is the space tape on that picture? Is there space tape on that second one?
There's space tape on the second one right there. Yeah,
It looks like a reverse E. I don't know what that.
I know it's interesting to see what that is.
You got this picture too.
Yeah, I have that book. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
And clearly, that second one in the rack is at the.
Wait,
that's the 5150.
Okay. Zeke is holding the.
He has the 5150.
Zeke has the 5150. Then there's the 84.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 84. Yeah.
Then that guitar, that's obviously not the same neck. It's not the same headstock on that next one. See, none of those guitars.
Of those are pointy, yeah. Pointy
none of those
headstock.
guitars have that neck that's on the guitar we're talking about.
Right.
They're all different necks.
Which one's behind him?
Yeah, the one up on. That's
the one next to him there. I've always assumed that
that ain't the one, but you know.
No. I think I saw a picture. Well, see how it has the I've always thought that was maybe a Steinberger.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Possibly like the Viobrata.
Well, you had to have a backup. Didn't he have a backup Steinberger on the 5150 tour? He must have.
He had the black ones that had the face plates painted. I've always assumed in that picture that how that's like the Strat style Steinberger.
Mm-hmm.
I've always thought maybe that was the full bodied. I always thought that was a full bodied striped Steinberger.
But there's no pictures of him playing any full bodied striped Steinberger.
No, but if you look at that picture in that tour book that Jay has, that kind of looks like that could be one of them.
Sure.
What a great shot this is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
5150.
Yeah,
that's
great shot.
Yeah, those are the pictures, man, and the Live Without a Net. That's what made me love that guitar, man. That guitar.
These guys look like they had so much friggin' fun on this tour, man.
So he's got a stripe. No, all right. It looked like it was a striped strap on that one, but no. I think that was behind the. And all the headstocks on the 86 picture, except for the 5150 and the 84, are the pointed headstocks. The 5150 and the 84 and the auction guitar have the long banana headstocks.
Yeah. See, none of these. I mean, they're not the same headstocks. They're not even the same striping. They're different.
Is that last one the Steinberger? No, that's an 84 picture, so it wouldn't have a Steinberger on there. That's
no,
black Floyd Rose, though.
It's an 86. No, that's a black trans trem.
Oh, okay. So
that's a Kramer with a trans tremolo on it. That guitar all the way to the left.
Steinberger backup.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Is it just my eyes, or can you actually see the routing behind the?
That's what. Yeah, it looks like
routed out.
A big black Floyd Rose, but I guess if that was, it could have been a Steinberger backup.
That's a trans tremolo on that.
Where is that guitar?
Yeah, right.
Man,
you can actually see pictures of that guitar in the Guitar Man books. If anybody has those, you can see those. Regardless, we're not seeing this guitar in either of these pictures.
Yep.
Now, what are you going by? The black stripes mostly?
I'm going by the whole thing, because what you're doing is you're looking for a guitar that has the same striping pattern as the 5150.
Because this one is very similar. Yeah, the striping
pattern was
very similar to this 5150.
Oh, it's almost identical.
Right.
To the 5150, but the color, the shade is different. It's more. This looks like, according to these pictures, this is more of a red than a sunset orange. That's why it's different. And again, the pickup is slanted, so that's why it looks different. And and the paint is more worn and more.
Need a lot more proof than that.
The black stripes are more like worn out and more kind of curved.
That was like the last layer of paint, the black stripes, and it's coming right off. If it was even paint, it looks like it could have been tape or like electrical tape that just got worn off. I don't know.
I think it's paint.
Yeah, I mean, you zoom in, it's paint definitely, but
and look at that, you can see the lines.
Oh, man, but I mean, the paint job on the 5150 isn't perfect.
You know what this tells me?
That bad. I don't know.
Okay, looking at this close up, this was a white guitar, and they just painted over. They just painted over the white
because the white is like the solid base coat, definitely.
And the white, yeah. This is how my friend Mike's guitar looks, real close up. So they painted over. That's why the paint is really coming off, because it was painted. I want to say it was painted over
the black
a finished body. So that white was finished, and the red and the black is unfinished.
It looks like a factory Kramer white factory Kramer.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
somebody might have. I mean, it's both stories are possible. It could have been one that we just don't have photos of, because it does match a lot of the qualities of his backups and that kind of stuff. But wasn't Nesdal saying that it is definitely one of his? That it was in the backup case?
I don't know who that is.
Oh. Nez says sometime. Ned says, I'm sorry. Ned says.
Oh, Ned. Oh, yeah. Ned was telling me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this guitar, it definitely looks like it was something Paul Unkert could have built. The neck looks similar. The tuners, it's got the German Schaller tuners.
I mean, which, you can get those anywhere, but
yeah,
you could fake that, but it does look, it fits in with, with his tour stuff too.
Look at look at the serial number, man.
5150, C5150.
And that serial number, that's kind of weird.
Yep.
Because that guitar was not, this particular guitar wasn't the 5150.
Presumably it was
kind of like it's a similar. The front is similar. The paint scheme.
All right, let's look at the description. What does the description say?
Yeah, read the description for us, because I never read it.
John, you can't read, so I'll read it.
I can't read at all. You got your glasses?
Yeah, I got my cheaters on, so I can read now. But he named it 5150 when in 84 he named it the 5150, the 5150.
Well, he put the stickers on there,
right? So it presumably had to come after the 5150. I don't know.
After read the story. Read.
Let's. Well, you got to show it to me. I can't.
Oh, you don't have it?
Where is it?
Oh, live auction.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here.
Number 4 of 5 Kramer Striper guitars, which I guess you guys pointed out. That's not a typical name for any of the stripes. The Kramer striped.
This guitar is the only guitar that I've ever seen called the Kramer Striper.
I've heard of Strikers, yeah, but anyway, handmade by Eddie Van Halen. That's the first problem I have with that. Handmade by Eddie Van Halen in 1984. Yeah, I mean, 1984 would have been the year that he started making the 5150.
The original one was made in 83, possibly 82.
Right. So, but handmade by Eddie. Yeah, I mean, all right. So he was at the Kramer factory and he put together. He said, "Give me that neck. Give me that, body. Let's put these together." All right, with James Paul Decarse. I don't know, how do you say that?
I don't know.
Dicasari, probably.
Dicasari, okay.
But that's somebody, if he's around, that's somebody that needs to talk about this, because.
So played by EVH on his 1984 Van Halen World Tour. Okay, it's not. We can't see it in the rack for 84, right? That's the Valerie picture. Is that the?
No, those are both 86 pictures.
Okay, so do we have a picture of the 84 rack?
There is no 84 rack picture.
But then again, it goes on to say, and his 5150 torn 86. So we have an 86 picture and we don't see it. Wah, wah.
If I put the new batteries in mine, I could do that too.
All right. So then it says 84 Kramer Striper 5150 Eddie Van Halen. Yeah, that's what the neck plate says. And well, it says 5150 red and white Van Halen stripes. Yes, I agree with that. They are Van Halen. Offset asymmetrical double cutaway solid body. That's what I was saying. Asymmetrical, isn't it? Kind of asymmetrical.
I don't know. The thing is, C5150. That's a serial number that a lot of guys that make replicas they would stamp that onto their the neck plates of their replicas. C5150. So all the time. So you see tons of replicas out there with that same serial number.
Yeah. So that's kind of a tip off that. Well, I mean, does he own an actual Kramer a verified Kramer that has a neck plate similar to that? Any other
not that I know of, unless it was this one.
Right. So no other neck plates.
Because the actual 5150 is like B4129 or something.
It was a real Kramer neck plate. That presumably isn't necessarily a real, but they do have the 6-bolt, right? Is the 5150 a 6-bolt?
On the outside, no. Oh, I'm sorry, John. I was going to look at the pictures.
Do your thing.
Going to look at the picture. Oh, here we go. Here's the back. Here's the back here. Yeah, so this one is 6-bolt. Supposedly, the 5150 is 6-bolt, but the two middle ones are underneath.
Right.
Although that's never officially been verified.
He kind of put like a 4-bolt over it, right?
That's somebody said a long time ago.
Yeah. It's a real Kramer neck plate. Looks like a real Kramer neck plate. Right?
Yeah, looks like it to me, but
then the stamp, I mean, I don't know.
That's a very weird serial number.
What does a regular Kramer 6-bolt neck plate with serial number look like?
There are no regular Kramer 6-bolts.
Oh, okay.
Only Eddie had the 6-bolts.
All right. So it could either be. I mean, you could obviously make a stamp that made the Kramer if you had a metalworking shop, and then put the. I don't know. I mean, are we digging too deep? Are we really getting?
No, we're not.
Listen, if I had to, give my opinion on what I think that, yeah,
those screws are stripped too.
Kramer made the guitar, probably for Eddie,
Mm-hmm.
and either he had it and gave it away, or it was at the factory. He tried it and didn't like it. Who knows? But I'm not doubting that it's actually a Kramer made guitar. I just doubt that he played it as much as.
Well, clearly the wear does not fit. The wear marks, the red that's been worn off of that side, with a 95 pass behind it, the picture of a clean, paint job or a cleaner paint job.
Yeah,
that wear was not done by Edward because he wasn't playing those in those days.
100% that wear was done by somebody that got the guitar later.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't on tour with a striped guitar like that in the mid 90s. He wasn't.
No, there is no photographic or video evidence of Eddie with this guitar on any tour. There's none.
Which again isn't to say it's not. He didn't have it or.
I'm not doubting that's an actual Kramer. I'm not doubting that that's possibly something that was built for him. Back then.
Although it says Eddie built it. In the description, it says Ed built it.
That's it's
possible. He was at the factory, and that was like I think someone said it. Jay may have said it last night. Yeah, he built it, and he said, "Okay, these are the ones I like. This one, you can take that one, do whatever." But I played them all to see which ones I really liked, and this may have been a reject.
And they gave him a buttload of guitars, man.
Yeah, of course they did.
So
now, what about
it might have been his for a little while, and he might have given it away.
What about the picture of all the bodies without necks? That picture that from the mid 80s that had all the unfinished guitars, but it had just a bunch of bodies.
That's an early 90s picture. That's like a 1992.
Well,
picture.
could that have been in that batch? I don't know. Is there any way to tell? those you can only see the side views of all those.
Let's
that
grab
stacked
one of those.
body, right?
Good night, Mark.
Mark.
Sorry,
Mark Dillon. Good night, man.
And my whole thing is, man, you know, if I had the money to bid on something like this, if I wanted an Eddie Van Halen guitar, that's not enough for me. Even if I was loaded, that's not enough for me to buy this and comfortably say to myself, this is Eddie Van Halen's guitar. It's not enough. There's not enough proof for me to do that.
Exactly. Not for the price. I mean, 75 grand. So what's the? They're estimating that it will sell between 150 to 200,000. Which
not if the people bidding or interested in it are watching us.
Obviously, you know. I mean, they even provide the pictures of the guitar rack, and it's not in that rack. Clearly, those are man. And is that at 5150 or is that at Kramer?
Yeah, 5150.
And it's presumably a mirror behind it. So it's one stack. It's one stack. Man, I mean, it could be one of those. I don't know. I mean, so only 4 of them are actually striped on the side. So there are a lot of tell marks on those guitars.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a side view of the auction guitar from that angle at all? Johnny, I know we're making you work hard tonight, but a lot of the striping patterns on those are very similar too, but a little bit different on each one.
Actually, I can actually find more pictures of that guitar here. Kramer Striper.
We're digging deep tonight, folks. This is
here we go. This is
important stuff.
Where is it? Here we go. This is the picture that I always saw.
KXM has that stack in his garage outside. Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, definitely. He bought them all.
Oh, dude.
He took that picture and said, "I'm taking them all. Those are I'll buy them right from you there." Keith Campbell says there's no mirror. That's 2 stacks. So, jeez, it's probably in that stack somewhere.
You sure? It's a mirror. It's a mirror because that.
Are they reversed?
If you look at other pictures of that studio, behind the guitars, you see mirrors all up and down that wall. All right, so here is the Kramer Striper C5150. This is the picture I always saw of that guitar, or the whatever.
I mean, looking at that picture, it looks like something he had on the road. I mean, it does look the part. Yeah. It looks, but it doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. He would have had that would have had to be one of his favorite guitars.
Yeah.
Unless he loved it so much that he played it all the time at home and in the studio, but never brought it on the road. But I just can't see that.
We haven't heard of it. You know,
no, Eddie never. I mean,
recording. Yeah, I mean, if you had a guitar you loved and you recorded, you would have recorded a few songs with it. I mean, we know the last 5150 song was Judgment Day, and by that time he was playing Music Mans and PBs after all that.
And I can't see him leaving a guitar that he loves home because he didn't really take care of his guitar, so he wouldn't be worried about it getting ruined. So that's out.
Yeah, Wayno says the fact that the description says played in his 84 and 86 world tours has me saying I'm out. Because it's just not in the rack and there's no pictures of it. There's so many. Every guitar he's played on those tours, there's a picture of each one. And even the rarest of his guitars, there's pictures of him playing every one we know about. So
that's his main guitar in the 84 tour.
Right.
And this guitar that we're looking at that's up for auction is a copy of this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a copy. If it's official or not, it's a copy.
There are no bids on the guitar, so maybe everyone has the same feeling. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's someone's either misinformed or
he's trying to pull
just really trying to. Yeah, they're trying to. You know,
he's trying to pull one over.
Pull a fast one?
Yeah, he's trying to pull a fast one.
Jimmy Ray Hawkins saw them in '84 and says he did not play that in '84. Okay, Jimmy Ray saw the tour, so
Jimmy Ray was there. He didn't see it. That's
that guitar
enough
was
for
not
me.
used. Good. Likely a rig, a B rig, and a C rig for overseas Canada. What was it, '83 when he played South America? He used the what was it called? What was that one called? The
Kramer
guitar?
ad.
The Kramer ad guitar.
Nerds call it the Kramer ad.
And when he played Canada, he would play a different. He usually would play a different guitar. Like in '91 when he was playing Canada, they played the Maple Leaf guitar, or was that a PV? No, that was a Music.
That was
Man,
a
right?
Music Man.
Yeah,
that was
I
like a
think that
Canada.
And there was you watch some of the Canada footage, and I think maybe in Montreal '84 he may have played. Did he play the ad guitar on that? Maybe, I don't know.
Montreal '84. It's funny. Actually, that's funny, man, because the only real full show is shot from like far away in the middle, right?
The full arena, you see the whole stage, and it's a great. I mean, that's the legendary
'84.
Montreal.
Wouldn't it be
84.
funny if he was playing this guitar for that show? You can't see it.
You wouldn't be able to. You'd probably be able to tell. I think you'd be able to tell.
Yeah, you just need more proof, man, to justify spending that much money. You really need some kind of proof.
Yeah.
Plus, we want the proof because we love this stuff.
Yeah.
But so many of those guitars.
I hope it is. I hope somebody does find a picture of Eddie playing it, or just it being in the room with Eddie in there, or something.
Exactly.
You know?
It's like the cat guitar, the one-off picture that they have of that one guitar that he played for one night, one song.
Actually, we have two pictures of that guitar.
I think there's three. I think there was a new one that came out. There was always two that were out, but then there was a new one that came out in the last year or so.
There's one of Eddie and Dave, and Eddie's playing that guitar.
But presumably he played it on one song one night, and we know which show it was too. I think there's a timestamp on the picture that says what.
There's a date and a city,
and it was presumably given to him that night by the cat guy, Gatto Guitars, right?
John Gatto.
Yeah,
John Gatto.
Which you get the picture, if you could find that, if you could find the Gatto guitar, that thing would be worth $75,000 probably. If they found the Gatto guitar,
if that went up for auction, there's proof. There's pictures of it.
Yeah. And what are the purple Yamaha? Was it a Yamaha? No, not the purple Yamaha. There was a Yamaha that he played.
Wow.
That he
this guy knows what he's talking about, man.
He striped up one night.
The blue one.
Yeah.
The blue with the red tape.
That was a Yamaha, right? And then
that was a Yamaha, yeah.
Another, well, obviously the multi-tape, but
yeah.
What am I thinking of? There was another one that, there was a few guitars that we know he played like one night, and he probably after that he was like, all right, I tested it. It didn't, it was cool, but I didn't, I'm not going to keep it.
Probably.
Yeah, exactly. Yamaha was in San Antonio. Good. Thank you, Keith.
Amanda Coombs says in 25 years, when that's on the Antiques Roadshow, Mars edition, the owner will be terribly disappointed. That's what I'm saying, man. Like if you were to walk into a anywhere with that guitar and say, hey, this was Eddie Van Halen's, and you show those pictures and you have that information, they're going to tell you, where's the proof that this was Eddie's?
Right. Where is the picture?
Because it's striped and it's worn to shit.
Doesn't make sense. What about the stack picture?
It doesn't check the boxes. The boxes.
It's a skip. Sorry, it's a skip.
Always a skip.
Sorry, I'll do the Australian/Canadian accent. Sorry, it's a skip. Skip.
Shh. They're live right now too.
Oh. Hey, we support. I love that show, man. British Electric guitars are great.
Yes. Either way, I hope
the
that
Yin Yang
guitar's
Music
real.
Man. Yeah, that was another one. That was the Yin Yang Music Man. I think that was a Canadian played guitar.
But also, like I said last night, if the picture taken in front of the amp, the staged picture, if it was Eddie's guitar up until that point, and then the person that either Eddie gave it to or however the next person that owns it now got it, put all that wear on it, then that reduces the value of it.
No
in my
matter
opinion.
what, the picture of the unworn guitar was 95 or later. And
Mhm.
Ed just wasn't playing the striped guitars in that era. I mean, the last striped song that he could have possibly, I mean, it's could have been laying around, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah, 812 was the last time he played Kramer's.
Well, Judgment Day was, I mean, and so in 90 was probably the
Well,
last
live.
time in the studio. Yeah, the last
Live.
time. And then
he played one guitar.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe that guitar is legit. Maybe
there's still a small chance, but
I hope it is.
It's not likely.
I hope it is. I want somebody to come forward and say, yes, you guys, this is actually what it is. Here's pictures of it. Here's Eddie with it.
Find the picture.
I would love to see that stuff. I would love to see it.
Yeah. We all want to see that.
Yeah, I hope it is.
Because if it does fit on a lot of a lot of the categories, it fits his style and his that era of the 84 through 86 guitars. In that stack of did you find the is there a side picture of the auction guitar to compare it to the
no.
All right. Compare it to the stack of bodies in the 5150 studio. Anyway, what guitar is on stage in Japan? He played 50. If you're talking about the 89 Japan Tokyo Dome, that was mostly 5150. The 5150.
It was all 5150.
Yeah, and the Steinberger.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, the same as Live Without a Net. The two guitars that he played in that.
Well, I mean, I don't know if songs were cut out on the
they were
Tokyo Dome show, but he did play the on the 5150 tour. They cut a couple songs out.
Yeah. I have the audio from the other night from the Japan 89. They played like 2 nights there, maybe more. I have audio from another night.
Ooh.
Like a bootleg.
Nice.
I gotta find that.
Are you sure you compared it to the known video that's out there of the Tokyo Dome 89? Are you sure they didn't film multiple nights and edit it together, or I haven't studied it?
No. It's that's all one night.
Yeah,
that's all one night.
That's what I thought.
I have an audience source of another show from Japan 89. Audio.
Yeah, and on that tour, he did play at least probably 3 guitars per night because he had different tunings on. By that time, I mean,
he definitely did.
Dreams.
Definitely did.
What were they?
Kramer 5150.
Finish What You Started. He played a Strat for a while.
Finish What You Started. He played a Strat. He played a Fender Strat, and then the Steinberger for Summer Nights.
Mm-hmm. And he had the whole rack of backup 5150s still on, or at least a lot of that rack.
Keith Campbell says Good Enough was cut out of Live Without a Net, and so was You Really Got Me and Dreams as well, right?
Yep. And Wild Thing and what else?
And what's Robert Palmer?
Addicted to Love.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But there is audio of all that.
On some of the printings of Live Without a Net, Good Enough is actually in the track listing. I've shown you guys that.
Really?
Yeah. And what's the reason why they cut it? Was there an audio issue?
Well, they said that presumably the first night there was an audio issue. That's why they cut some of the. That's why they didn't use footage from the first night.
Good.
Well, we want to see it. I don't care if it's crap footage and crap audio. I want to see it.
Oh yeah, I want to see it.
But
I'm glad that all the footage from that day. It's the same night. It's one concert. I like
absolutely, yeah. Compared to right here, right now,
dude,
where they're cutting.
Yeah, I can't stand seeing Eddie with a different guitar, seeing Sammy with different outfits on. It's like it takes you out of it. The point of a live concert, buying it on a day or a laser. How would you say laser disc? You want to be there, and when you're seeing
but that was the
Different outfits,
MTV
different
era when
guitars, and the
everything
same
was
song.
fast cuts and like, you know, I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of bands were, and we all know the story behind that. Whether, you know, the audio isn't necessarily 100% live,
Yeah.
but and you know, I still love that. I love Right Here, Right Now. I think it's a great, you know, either just the audio, the CD that they released with all, you know, you have different tracks on the CD versus the Laserdisc and DVD and VHS, but
Laser disc.
Laser. Never skip on the Laserdisc.
Brian Spalding wants to know, who are your lead guitar playing influences? I mean, obviously, like, you know, Eddie Van Halen, even though I can't really play like him. Larry Mitchell.
Yeah.
I can't play like him either. Steve Vai. Steve Vai.
You can play like Steve Vai, though.
Oh, God. Imagine I could play like Steve Vai. I wouldn't be talking to you schmucks right now if I could play like Steve Vai.
You'd be looking in the mirror.
you guys would be talking about me if I could play like Steve.
Man. Yeah. Wasn't there an auction of his Crossroads guitar that came up recently, or something? There was something with one of his Crossroads guitar that came up.
I think he tried to find it, right?
Didn't was that it? Yeah, I just remember seeing a story about it.
Yeah, he wanted to find the original one. And
the specs. Someone was going through the specs of it too. That whoever did the studio work for, you know, we know that Steve. What was it? Steve Vai and Al Cooper
and Jay Hannon. Jay Hannon cut the other guitar. Yeah, that's right.
There was a couple of, you know, guitarists that did the audio for Crossroads, and whoever did the studio recordings of that was going through and talking about, you know, the specs on his guitar and all that, because, you know, I think Steve played a few guitars in that in the duo, or there was a couple in the back. There was one, he played one, he switched to guitar, and then there was one in the background that I think, so there was at least three guitars in.
Oh yeah, then they had like to reshoot the final scene of him like dropping the guitar and walking away.
Right. Yeah, Ry Cooder was the he did a lot of the other guitar, the kind of classical Ralph Macchio guitar work.
Oh wait, Gary Bucknoff. Sorry, I know your name isn't Gary, but it is now. He said he recorded the '86 live MTV feed live when it originally aired. I've since saved it to my hard drive. And they do "Addicted to Love" in the middle of "Best of Both Worlds."
Gary, I want that the original recording, man. I've seen some. And look on my channel, John BL's channel on YouTube. I do have the comparison of the Live Without a Net version versus the MTV version of what they do. Best of Both Worlds and Why Can't This Be Love? So they did those with the Robert Palmer in the middle.
Yeah.
So the whole MTV thing was like, you know, 2.5 songs. So I did check on my channel after this video, of course, and there's the comparison, but the video that I have from the MTV feed was really low quality. So if you've got a good version of it, I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Post it or share it somewhere.
I have my brother recorded. I don't know if it was the original airing of Live Without a Net on MTV, but I still have it in the attic over there.
I have a memory of
oh, cool.
Yeah, the original. And there's a bunch of times throughout the video. On the bottom, there's a ticker that goes across, and it says "Closet Classics will air after the Van Halen concert."
Wow.
So I guess at the time,
concerts,
there was a show called Closet Classics, and the concert was running over it. And whatever idiot was tuning in and was angry. Oh man, Closet Classics isn't on the show in Van Halen. Come on, man.
Oh, my Closet Classics.
Yeah.
I have yeah, go ahead. So
I've told you guys the story where I used to shop in Mill Valley, California at this record shop called Village Music. and it was literally right down the street from where Sammy Hagar lives. So Sammy used to shop there, and there was times where I was in there, Sammy came in and left, and I had no clue because I was like digging through magazines looking for this type of stuff. And the owner, John, would tell me, "Hey, Sammy was just in here. You missed him." And I'm like,
"You idiot! He was looking for you, Johnny."
Sammy was looking for him. He couldn't find you. Anyway, they had piles and stacks of VHS tapes and stuff. And I bought a promo copy of Live Without a Net that aired on Showtime.
See,
so I bought that, went home, watched it. It was even more edited. So there was nothing extra on it. It was just less songs.
I have a memory. I saw Live Without a Net. My music teacher in middle school, 8th grade. It was music appreciation, and he played Live Without a Net when it first came out on video. And then I have a memory, like you were saying, of Showtime, or maybe it was MTV. And this is obviously a false memory, but I remember "You Really Got Me" being the opening song. I don't know where I got that memory. It doesn't exist anywhere. I've never seen it again, but I have a memory of watching Live Without a Net after I had seen the full video cassette version and it opening with "You Really Got Me." I don't know where I got that memory, but it doesn't exist. But somehow...
Did you have that memory before you knew that was true?
I don't know. I don't know where I got that from. What are you saying? Before I knew that was true? No,
did you know about like that? What that song was cut out?
Maybe it's like
when he goes
some
because if you have a 5150 bootleg audio or video like Montreal,
but I didn't at that time. I didn't. I mean, that was right around like probably early 90s before I even had seen them live. In 91 was the first time I saw them, and we had Showtime, and I remember stumbling upon or maybe looking in the TV guide and saying, "Oh, it's Live Without a Net is coming on." I thought it was Showtime, like you say. They probably played it on Showtime, but I remember maybe just the fact that it was an edited version, like somewhere in my head, my brain twisted it up, but I remember like thinking, I have some memory.
Right, so Johnny, you were going to say that it does what? Like when he goes "Hello, baby," and then it does the.
Yeah, if you listen to bootlegs, it goes from that to da na 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 na. It goes into "You Really Got Me,"
right?
And then they end "You Really Got Me," and then they go into da 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 na na. So yeah,
I don't know where that is. It's just some twisted memory that I have from
I think that's a cool memory.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it does exist out there somewhere with the "You Really Got Me," because somewhere out there is the "You Really Got Me" footage from that night.
Somewhere out
there. I wonder why they didn't put it in. Oh, I know why they cut it, because it's a cover. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, it's but you also get Al's. If there is some footage of Al's drum kit going, from under the stage out to the top of the stage. Not a lot of people know he had a riser in that tour.
Mark Graves, dude, I was there, man.
Mark Graves.
Oh,
Graves. I was gonna say we got a ex-Chicago Cub in here.
Oh, Mark Graves. Check out that link. Open up another browser and watch that. That's me there talking to Sammy at Costco. Yeah.
What are you buying? Toilet paper?
No, Johnny signed up for a membership just to see Sammy Hagar.
Yeah.
Actually, I had Zipkin. And his dad get me in. Ooh. I met them there, and they had the membership to get into Costco. Yeah.
Old Zippy.
Borrow yours?
Yeah. Actually, I have 2 videos from that. Here's the other one. I'll post them both. And Mark, yeah, if you were there, man, look and see if you're in. You would be in probably the second video if let me see, _0 is the end of that code.
Yeah, Lenny Lou says, did they play a concert video, a video before it? It could have been anything. I don't know. It's one of those things that I thought was real for a little while, but then it's like there's no proof of it, and it probably didn't happen.
No proof in the pudding.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Bleh. I'll be right back.
Bleh. Actually, this is my channel, my video. I
Yeah.
can play this. Check this out. I'll show you guys. This is me talking to Sammy Hagar. Let's see. How can we do this? Make sure there's audio. This is only, how long is this? This is only 30 seconds. It might be kind of messed up because it's you know, when you play video in video, it kind of lags. Sammy Hagar. Here we go. Can you see that?
Johnny Beane, yeah. Johnny Beane and Sammy Hagar.
Oh, wait. I didn't share the audio. Let me share the audio. Let's see. Share audio. All right. It might be kind of lagging. I put the link in the in there. But here's me going up to Sammy at Costco. He was signing he had a new album out at the time. Here we go. See if you can hear this.
Is he going?
There we go.
There we go. Good. Sammy.
What's up, dude?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Hey,
Hi,
you want to film? You can film all you want, man. What do you want me to tell you in that camera? Hey, happy birthday to you, man.
Thanks. I'm Johnny Beane. I've met you a few
Johnny
times.
Beane?
Johnny Beane. Oh, yeah,
Hey, Johnny Beane, Sammy Hagar here, man. Congratulations.
There you go.
One or all of them?
All of them, dude.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
There you go. That's
All right,
me.
peace and love, man.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Johnny.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Read his book now, Johnny.
Wow.
If he was selling his rum, that I still buy his rum. See, look,
Johnny Beam.
See, he told me happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It wasn't my birthday though.
hey John Biel, is that real?
There you go.
Let's analyze it. That tint of that liquor looks a little too dark.
The
to
only
me.
people. You think
Looks a
I
little
think this
dark
was
to
a-
me. The Sammy Hagar autograph, I don't know. It's a little little off, little scribbly to me, but it's authentic. It's never a skip.
never skip? Always a drink.
I would never skip that. Yes. Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
KXM says that's not your voice, Johnny. That was somebody else getting the autograph.
The thing is, KXM, this is the truth. My voice has gotten lower over the years. What year was that?
Johnny went through puberty about 5 years.
That was September 20th, 2013.
Wow.
That was before I really started doing these shows. I didn't talk nearly as much as I do now. So my voice has actually gotten deeper doing these shows. My voice has changed doing these programs. That's the truth.
Wow.
You go back 5 years on these early shows. I don't sound the
His
same.
voice sounds like this.
Yeah.
You also don't sound as didn't
Johnny
sound as
Beane.
confident, and that's a huge part of it too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. When you sit here and you talk nonstop,
Mhm.
and you're trying to be professional, even though, you know, and then you know, and you're talking about stuff, you know, tripods on Amazon Live or whatever it is.
Digital
know, your
art.
Apparatus.
You're reading I guess they call it, it's copy, you know, you're reading stuff. It definitely there's a certain concentration that I have now doing this where I didn't have originally.
Yep.
You know, and Sherman Callahan, thank you for the stars,
Hey now.
dude. 100 stars, 200 stars. Thank you so much. 500 stars, 5, 6, 7. You've sent me 700 stars, and Sherry earlier sent me 490 stars. Thank you, Sherry.
That's a lot of stars.
That's a lot of stars, guys.
Santa Cruz says, Jay, I have a challenge for you. Do the David Lee Roth Jack Daniels speech in the voice of Bill Cosby. Oh man.
I'm glad he asked you, not me.
Oh man.
There you go.
The only people. Wait, oh man. I'm like mixing them up now. I don't. You gonna highlight me too? You gonna isolate?
I'll highlight him.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I can't.
Yo, I can't do it. Who put mellow pudding pop in the Jack Daniels? Oh man.
The only people who put pudding pops in their Jack Daniels.
Yeah, you do it. That was better than mine.
No.
I would like to talk to you.
We don't want to go down
about
that
the Jack Daniels bottle.
Oh man.
I know this iced tea. Oh man.
Yes. Well, anyway, yeah, good stuff.
Who put the foreign filth in the Jack Daniels?
Jack Daniels pudding pops.
Oh, it's like killing my throat.
It's the new Jack Daniels Coke pudding pops.
That's where we're missing Paul. Paul could have done that
sure.
instantly. One take.
Yeah, how's he doing? How's his pups doing? We haven't heard from them. I think they're out. Well, they were out hours ago, but
I think they're okay.
yeah, they're doing fine. Take
a swig of rum first. Dude, I just took a swig of something else. Can't you tell? Look at my eyes. Oh my God.
Ah,
What are you drinking?
Nothing.
here, this video. Here's more of Sammy at Costco. This is
Good.
Johnny Beane, leave me alone. I already signed it for you. What, Johnny?
all right. I'm gonna play this. It'll kill some time. It's like 3 minutes. Okay, I'll play this.
This is the
Sammy at
time of the
Costco.
night the band gets to have a drink. Right here, I sit.
Here. We'll watch this.
Sit back.
The cops coming for Johnny.
Yeah. So what happened was after I left, after he, I gave him some guitar picks and he signed the album. I walked over and I just stood by you could stand across from the table. And I was standing there with Zipkin. And I'm like, dude, we can stand here. It's no big deal. We can just stand here and watch. We don't have to leave. So here we are. This is like 3.5 minutes.
3.5 hours later.
He's standing there watching.
Sorry, I still need you folks to clear out of the aisle.
I'll play this just to...
Nice to meet you, Mr. Hagar.
Mr. Hagar. You won that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I still need you folks to clear out of the aisle a little bit so people can go through.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Hagar. Thanks for the autograph.
That was Zipkin.
Give me a call.
I know. Oh, Mr. Hagar. Mr. Hagar. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. He probably got in the limo after this. Like, you hear that asshole call me Mr. Hagar?
Got to respect your elders.
Nice to meet you, Mr.
Oh my God. That was the best.
Look at there's people wandering through.
Sammy, who?
Yeah, you still got a picture with him, you bonehead.
We got the same hair.
I took a selfie with him when they were done. Right before he left, I jumped in there and I jumped in front and I clicked the selfie.
Who were his handlers there? Like the guys, like who's the guy on his right?
That's Ken.
His tour manager or something? Or
No, just
right hand man.
one of his people. Yeah. And the other guy, I forget the other guy's name. But I would see them when I would go to his. He had a restaurant up in Sacramento called Sammy's Rockin' Island Bar and Grill, and they would be there.
Seems like a job for Kevin Dugan, man.
Yeah, yeah. He's there. Sammy's playing in Vegas.
Nice. With Michael.
He's doing a residency. Yeah, with Michael. So Dugan will be out there.
The video.
Oh man, people are posing
looking
for
at
your
you.
video.
Oh yeah, that's right. She had asked me to video and to send her a copy of the video later. That's right.
Wow.
Oh, I forgot.
That's why I did that. So she must have taken a screen cap of this at some point. Yeah, this was in 2013, so it was a little while ago.
Sammy, Hagar, how are you doing?
This is exclusive content, folks. You can't get this anywhere else.
Yeah.
Did anybody overstay their welcome?
Johnny Beane.
Ah.
Did anybody like not stop talking and try to,
No, I wasn't standing right. I was zoomed in.
I told him my story, and he's like, "Hey,
Oh,
let me
there's
give you the next
Zipkin.
one. Stay alive, man. Keep staying happy."
There's
He's
Zipkin.
really happy to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, he signed his shirt.
That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, talk about nice.
that lady's like, never mind. I can't stay down here.
Get a picture or not?
Santa Cruz. This is in Novato, California.
I got mostly just video. All right. That's all right. You can probably get a screenshot of that too. Yeah.
Have you guys ever gone to like a signing like this?
Okay, so biggest problem that I'm
Oh, I
seeing is
guess
that
that's
people are
it.
making
Oh no. Oh yeah, it's over.
Yeah, I got
Get
Robert
her on
Parrish-
the show. We'll have
Robert Parrish's autograph. Like that.
Have you guys ever gone to a signing like that where you go and you stand in line forever and get something signed?
Lenny Dykstra.
Like I said, yeah, Robert Parrish.
Who's that?
He was a baseball player for the Mets, and it's our first year when we moved to New York from Illinois. He was at the local firehouse signing autographs. I think it was his last, either right before he got traded to the Phillies or whatever.
It's the firehouse.
But and then who else did I? Walter Payton. When I was a kid, I can't remember anything right now. Holy crap!
No, I
My
remember-
short-term memory has just disappeared.
I think it was like my 12th birthday. My dad or somebody took me to see Robert Parrish at the local tire store.
Tire store.
It was in like an automotive store. That's right.
Were you the only people there?
It was like
You
shortly
and
after
Dad?
he retired, or maybe no 80. If I was like, maybe I thought I was like 12 or something. So what year were that? That would have been like 86. So it was in the prime of his Celtics career.
Yeah, everybody in the chat, put who you if you ever stood online for an autograph like that.
Oh man.
Jim Rice of the Red Sox. I met him at Haverhill Country Club golf course.
Hmm.
There's actually a picture in the paper from that. Me and a few friends, we went up there, and Jim Rice. Yeah, you've heard of him.
He was on the '86 team that the Mets
That's right.
beat.
Yeah,
He was good.
not quite as bad as what's his name, Buckner.
Oh man, yeah. Yeah, when you watch that replay, still to this day, especially in slow motion, it almost looks like somebody closes Buckner's glove. Like it just closes for no reason.
There was no excuse for that. Poor Bill.
Well, listen, the funny thing is even if he made that play, the game was tied.
Yeah.
They had just tied it up on a pass ball or a wild pitch. So even, it's not like if Buckner made that play,
No, obviously
the Red Sox win
it
it.
wasn't only his fault. Yeah.
No, yeah. Johnny's like, oh my God.
Yeah, we don't need to. We won't spend too much time.
Get
on
me
that.
out of here.
I'll tell you who I met. Obviously, I met Sammy. Actually, I've met Sammy. I met him on his book tour as well. He did a signing in San Francisco. I went through the line twice.
You change your jacket or
you did.
something?
No, so I have video. I've got video of me in one video going through the line 2 times for his book that I still never read.
Did he like remember you?
No.
Johnny
Really?
Beam, come on, Johnny Beam.
Huh?
He didn't
No,
remember-
no.
when you went the second
Oh,
time
through the line
through,
twice? I don't know.
Wait, didn't you?
Although I did that with John and Roger Taylor for the Duran Duran album at Rasputin's in Berkeley, and the second time I was in line, that's when they're like, "Oh no, this guy's back. It must be over,"
Did they kick you
And
out?
they got kind of PO'd that
Wait a
that
minute.
come in with the same CD to get signed again. Yeah,
Well,
they
hey,
were like, "Okay, let's get out of here."
he's your biggest fan.
And that video is on the channel here. We could actually play that too. Well, actually, the second part I didn't include. I have like footage that I didn't put that up. I only put the first part up on the channel here.
Brian Spalding has been forgetting to click the thumbs up button, but not tonight. So don't
Steve
forget to click that
Carmichael.
thumbs up.
He said he met Paulina Poritskova and Rick Ocasek, however you say it. He was with her, and he was white as snow. Probably because he was snorting it.
And I'm screaming down that line.
I met him too. He was him and her. He was the nicest dude. We were at a Halloween party at Sanctuary Records, and he worked there. He was a producer or whatever. And everybody was like doing, the circle jerk. You walk around, you meet all the other bands, the staff, and all that stuff. So we got stuck literally right in front of his office, right? And he and her are in there. And we kind of make eye contact, and we're like, me and Mike, the other guitar player, we like that type of music. So like, dude, it's Rick Ocasek in there. And I guess he saw us kind of like, going googly eyed.
Looking at his wife.
Yeah, he actually came out, introduced himself, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, him and her, both of them came up. And they were very nice. Like, not like it didn't seem forced, you know what I mean? It was like he was actually interested in what we were doing and stuff. He was very cool.
Yeah.
Did you know her from that movie with Tom Selleck?
Well, my pants got tight when she came. No, yeah, I knew who it was. Remember, I had the internet.
Was she the one in the video? What video was that? Was that her? In their what video was the video vixen of the cars?
I don't know.
Is that her? Yeah, that's her.
I think so, right?
And you might think.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You might think with the fly flying around.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Is that her?
I don't know. I'd have to look at it.
I would ask you, but you're asking me.
Johnny Beane. Johnny Beane. Is that true?
We can look that up. I was looking up that Burt Reynolds movie, or whoever that.
Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
Whoever I was just talking about.
Mark Maron? No.
The
Gary
Cars You Might Think video. Is that her in that? No, that's not her in that.
No, maybe not.
I'm watching the monitor. Ellie just woke up and she has no idea where she is.
Oh, no. Oh man.
I think she figured it out.
Would she wake up from a dream? Like
she woke up saying something, huh? And then looked around. She's like,
"Oh yeah." Sorry, Ellie.
Wait a minute, Sherman. You know Dennis? Sherman Callahan. Hey, everybody, say happy birthday to my old friend Soboleski. It was his birthday yesterday. Dennis Soboleski. Dennis Soboleski. That's Michael's brother.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday, Dennis.
Happy birthday, Dennis. Awesome.
Mark Graves says I had the lead guitar player from Gizmachi trying to force his autograph on me. I said, dude, no means no. Do you want my autograph? Do you want my autograph?
Force his autograph on. Yeah, right. Did you ever? Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to last another half hour.
29 minutes. Let's do it.
Oh, we can whatever you guys want to do. I mean, it's cool.
Let's look at some of those magazines and books that you got there. Some of those.
You see those?
I'm looking at them. I'm looking at those later. What do you mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
no. The appropriate ones.
Oh, so you're talking about like this?
Yes.
Actually, let's do this. Let's
do a second cam. We got enough room for.
Yeah, we do. We got enough room for another.
Let's finish strong with the 84 tour book, the official 84 tour.
I gotta get another water. My mouth is.
Yeah, I've got my whatever that's called. All right, get ready for a really weird angle.
That's all right.
There I am.
Oh yeah, that's Johnny Beane laptop.
Hey, yeah, this is the laptop. Hey now. I'm just one mic, right? You just hear this?
Yeah, just the one, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm doing. The Spindrift.
I'm gonna have to look for that. Spindrift.
Sparkling water.
Yep.
It's okay.
Let's just say, yep, that's what?
Yep, that's it.
Yep, that's it. just real squeezed fruit. That's it. And water.
It's not bad.
I like a
It's
good
not bad.
sparkling water. It's good.
It's not bad. All right, so yeah, let's. You want to see some of this?
I do, yeah.
There we go. Yeah,
So-
Van Halen live. It's in 1984. Official book.
Those all lighters in the crowd, like people holding up lighters.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of glossy, you know. And actually, it looks. I think the cover. Yeah,
It's a little worn out.
Yeah, the cover. I can take the cover off.
Wah, wah. That looks like 86 Dave, but he looked the same in 84 and 86 pretty much. Same haircut. Oh, nice. He looks like he's holding up Ed.
Yeah, that's a cool picture.
Man.
Yeah.
Johnny's beard needs a trim.
Oh, what'd you get?
Johnny needs some trim.
Yes. Did you mute yourself? What are you doing there? Oh my goodness. It looks like you're putting on gloves on. Oh, okay. Cheez-Its.
Oh.
Good stuff.
Oh man.
Who's that other? Oh, that's Johnny. Okay.
Oh, that's the other me.
Whoa.
The low angle.
All right. Yeah, I'll show you guys some of this stuff. I still haven't seen this.
What song is he playing in those pictures, huh? What's Dave doing down his
I don't
pants
know.
there? Oh my goodness.
In the chat, what song is that?
A year to the day.
Good enough, right?
I'll just show some of these because it is kind of hard to. Oh, that's a cool one.
What are we looking at? You gotta do better than that, Johnny.
Oh my God.
We got one angle. We don't need to see your face. We just need to see the picture.
Jeez.
Well,
Mike,
it's
isn't that
tough
Mike-
because I got this microphone here.
Oh, sorry.
That's
I know it's
why it's tough. There we go.
Mike's Rickenbacker stripe. That's a guitar I want to see again. Mike's Rickenbacker.
I've seen it.
Striped.
It's at the Hard Rock in
Oh, is it? Wow.
Universal City. Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh wow. That was the only Rickenbacker he played, I think, unless he and I don't think he. That's got to be custom. You know, custom paint anyway. I never saw
know.
Mike playing like an unfinished Rickenbacker without the
I
stripes.
don't know. That's something we need to ask Dugan
Kevin Dugan, definitely.
when he's back in town.
He played that extensively on 84. And then his Yamaha, of course, that the other guys on the band destroyed without him knowing.
Oh, these are some great pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Tray table? Is that
Yeah. Yeah, some of the stuff we've seen, but a lot of this stuff we've never seen, man.
Yeah, they're kind
See,
of
it's hard for me knowing what you guys are seeing. So
right. The ones on the on the right there are, you know,
The
the
negatives?
multiple shots. Yeah, the multiple shots that, you know, some of those have probably never been published except for in that magazine or in that book,
yeah,
because those were like, what do they call them? Like speed multiple. Back on those 35 millimeter cameras, you could take like 10 pictures at a time. You know, almost like a film movie camera. Those pictures
there's
are
more.
stuck together there.
Hey, Craven Soda asks, were you scared to drink Pepsi and eat Pop Rocks in the 80s?
We all
No.
were. I was.
I think I was too. Like you start hearing the rumor about
Mikey from the Life cereal. He drink like Pop Rocks and nice.
yeah, it was something like that, right?
I thought it was like, Mikey from Life cereal drank Pop Rocks and Pepsi and exploded or something. Those
That's what
are
happened to
cool.
him.
Was that the tour? Was that South America? I wonder if those pictures were taken in South America.
I don't know.
From the '83 South America tour, the only South America tour.
Who's
That guy behind Dave? Is that
that? His name is Ed Anderson.
Of course, Johnny knows. Yeah, what's he drinking?
He's drinking Sammy Beach Bar rum.
Wow. Next to Dave, that's a little presumption. You know, I don't know. They trashed in the dressing room there. Dave is. This is what we do in Van Halen. That's right. I said. I said. I gotta find the Dave samples here.
And these are all screenshots from from Johnny's camcorder from him stalking them.
Yeah.
Man, this is tough. All right, there we go.
Oh yeah, Dave doing his sword routine, whatever you call that. During Everybody Wants Some. Did that for a few years. The karate / sword.
Gary,
he did that forever, actually. He did that into his solo career. He did that.
Gary Bucknoff says, I heard somebody gave Pop Rocks to a seagull and it blew up. I thought it was Alka-Seltzer. If you wrap like an Alka-Seltzer and a piece of bread.
I thought that's why people stopped throwing rice at weddings, because the birds would eat the rice and
it expands or something, right?
Is that true?
Yeah.
I guess.
I heard that. They stopped throwing rice at weddings because of that.
You got any other sound bites out there?
No new ones, really.
Ain't got nobody.
Oh my gosh. Wait, stop. Remove.
Man.
Johnny, you should do a live stream with two of you. But
two me's?
Yeah,
Johnnies.
but pre-film the other one.
Interview yourself.
And actually have a conversation.
I think
could
David
do
Lee
that.
Roth did that a few times, interviewing himself.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm running.
That'd be cool. Ugh.
Yes. Waiting at home. What about no more of those pictures? It's just Eddie and Dave mostly.
No, I mean it's everybody.
Yeah.
It's everybody. I showed most of the stuff last night.
Oh, all right. I missed it. I'll have to watch the replay.
It's just kind of tough having a mic right here and then having a camera and trying to like show. It's like everything's backwards.
Sure.
It's kind of strange.
Yeah, it's just a little strange. It's all good.
It's kind of weird.
Yes.
How many we got watching, Johnny? It's my screen has been stuck on 84 the whole
I
time.
see 102.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Nah, he's joking. I see 77 total.
I do see 102. That's probably
You're stuck at 102. I'm at 84.
I see 76.
All right. Who taught Roth to sing?
Nobody.
Well, he
No.
learned
Get
his
it?
act from
Get it?
Ain't Got Nobody.
No. Get it? He can't sing.
Oh.
Get it?
Well, in the chat, who did Dave get his on stage act from? It's a good trivia question.
Oh, there you go.
That's a good question. Who knows that in the chat?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Who was the original Ice Cream Man? No, it's not the same thing, but the Ice Cream Man.
I scream, man.
There it is. People are saying Morrison, Jim Morrison, a small bit of Jim Morrison, but mostly that guy down
I'll show you. Here we go. Let's look up Jim Dandy.
Yes, let.
When you watch it, it's almost uncanny. Some of the early Jim Dandy footage. But who's Jim Dandy? I've never heard of Jim. Who the hell's Jim Dandy? What?
Yeah, when I first saw this stuff, I was like, "Oh my!" Roth completely ripped this dude off.
Right.
Here he is. And actually, his daughter, Jim Dandy, his daughter has a YouTube and interviews
Dedicated
her
to David
dad.
Lee Roth.
Yeah,
Is he still, he must still be out there, Jim Dandy.
I believe so. Yeah, yeah, there he is.
There it is. Oh my God.
I mean, it's Roth.
I mean, he had the bullet belt, all of it. The spandex, the bullet belt, the long blonde hair. But I think who did it better? Dave, he won the fight, man. But you watch some of that, yeah.
Well, they weren't weren't contemporaries either. Dandy was I think was around first,
early to mid 60s,
and Roth idolized him. I think he liked what he was doing.
Yeah,
and so he took. Of course, we all he took a part of what he was doing and put it into his own thing, and
definitely the look. I mean, the look is 100%. That first picture, even the spandex, the bullet belt. There he is. Oh my God!
At least Roth doesn't look like that now.
Yeah. Black Oak, Arkansas. Oh man. Yeah, I guess Dave.
Yo,
it's not funny.
A little better.
Type in Jim Dandy, David Lee Roth.
But Jim Dandy, he started the trend, so Dave wore it better, but it's
Jim
funny.
Dandy.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, what was it? One of the Black Oak
here you go.
festivals or something that they played.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is perfect. There's a good side by side.
Roth actually said to him he was stealing some of his moves. I'm sure he did. Yeah. What am I thinking of? The 1974 California Jam. Oh yeah, the comparisons. For a few short months, Jim Dandy looked like that, and Dave copied it, and then Black Oak, Arkansas went the way of B Radio. I don't know. But he was the originator. Who remembers Black Oak, Arkansas? It was Tommy Aldridge played in Black Oak, Arkansas. The legendary drummer. Yes.
Oh, really?
Tommy Aldridge, I think, he was the drummer for that. Robert Plant, yeah.
If you think about the internet, how things would be so different or might be so different if the internet existed back then. And I always talk about, like, with Pantera, their whole what the hell was the album before Cowboys from Hell, when they were like
all glam phase, yeah.
All glammed out, the big poofy hair, teased hair, all that stuff.
Yeah, they wouldn't have if they had been successful with that version of the band.
No, but not even that. Even if they weren't successful, once Cowboys came out and they changed their image, all of a sudden the internet is exploding with these older pictures from 2 years ago when they were glam.
Yeah.
And you know how the internet is with that, especially heavy metal fans. If they're those guys are posers.
Yeah.
They were like
Absolutely.
that same thing. If the internet was around when Van Halen was climbing up, people might have said, "Hey, Roth is a ripoff, man. Look at him, he ripped off this dude's look." Because nobody knew that. I didn't know that until
till the internet.
Yeah, even after
But there were bands that went through the whole transition. I mean, like Motley Crue that went through their like leather phase, then into their, there was like the Judas Priest who kind of originated that early '80s leather phase, and not Metallica, Motley Crue went through that. Then they went through the hair phase. Then they went through like the heavy metal phase. Then they went into almost the grunge phase. I mean, they went into the grunge phase too. I mean, that was a band that was successful through all that, but there
wasn't many.
Bands. There wasn't a lot.
Van Halen transcended all that stuff, man.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't think they would have, and I've said this a million times. I don't think they would have transcended through the grunge era if Roth was still in that band.
I don't think so.
I think they
would
have
where Roth went in '86 and '88. He was full on hair band. I mean, they went. Yeah, I mean, they had Poison. Roth had Poison opening for him on the '88 tour. So I mean, that was. And Van Halen had in '88. Who was opening for Van Halen in '88? I know.
Private Life.
Who was it in '86? Was a BTO. Right?
BTO.
Yeah. So it was like just kind of hard rock, radio rock, basically.
And then they brought Alice in Chains out in '95.
91.
91. Jesus.
I was there. I saw them.
Vince Neil.
Alice.
95. No.
93.
93.
Yeah, Sammy said he saw the writing on the wall.
Collective Soul in 95.
Like it or not, some of you guys, this guy saved Van Halen.
Definitely.
In the 80s,
mm-hmm.
When grunge came around, if this guy wasn't with Van Halen, it wouldn't have been what it was.
They didn't fit the mold of a grunge band or a hair band or anything. I mean, they really kind of did their own thing.
There you go.
There's Dave. Yeah, that same era. What year is that for Dave? That had to be early 2000s.
That was
late 90s.
Years ago.
No, that was just like 5 years ago, or before.
Before,
no,
after Different Kind of Truth. What was that?
Is this after Different Kind of Truth? Is this
before.
Just like 3 years ago?
No, I don't know. Dave went very bohemian after the second Van Halen era.
That long ago.
All right. Well, he looks old in that picture, but
that's Dave last night. KXM was saying.
I remember when he got busted for a dime bag on his or whatever. He had like an
2019. That's 2019
pot on him in the early 90s or late 90s, I should say.
Early 90s. He got busted in 93 or 4.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
In the late 90s, he was working for the New York paramedics. Pretty recent, Dave. Yeah. All right. Makes sense. Looks like him. Probably same as
you can probably click on it. It would say, right?
Is he still? I know Kiss is coming back on tour, and was it later this year or early next year? I wonder if Dave's going to still join them because that tour got cut in half at least. Not canceled,
I don't know.
Most of it. Yes. Slip on the Kitchen Sink tour. Pretty recent.
Yeah. Tom Lyle. Yeah. Did Ed ever play Hendrix live? Yes, he did. He did. Listen to them in 76, 77. You hear a lot of very, very Hendrix-like. He definitely did play a lot like Hendrix. Listen to the Pasadena Civic, the soundboard. Pasadena Civic 77. Listen to Eddie's standalone solo in that. Totally sounds like Hendrix with the whammy bar and stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, even 78.
You know what
look
I'm
at
saying?
The Fresno stuff. I mean, he's right up against the stacks.
Yeah.
Doing the same Jimi Hendrix,
Yeah.
with the Strat style. He's Ed's playing this, and he's right up against the speakers, doing the making making love to the speakers at that the stacks at that time, like Hendrix did.
So I say what I say about if Roth was still in the band when grunge hit, they wouldn't have survived it. I also say that if Sammy Hagar was the singer in Van Halen from the beginning, or from Van Halen 1, when management or whoever was, whatever was making, oh my God, my brain. I think that if Sammy was the singer then, they wouldn't have hit superstardom like they did.
Right.
Dave was perfect for that band. And then Sammy was perfect for that time in that band.
It was all perfect the way
timing.
It all happened.
Right thing, right time. Just different enough. And
Van Halen still would have been big.
It's all Ed. I mean, Ed would have stolen the show no matter what. But you got to have the song. Where's the song? And Dave provided that, and then some back in those days, in the early days. Yeah, just a couple of just a couple of pumps. Exactly. It's the Hendrix going up against the stacks, Ed stole that to some. I wouldn't say he stole it. Everybody did that, but
inspired by.
Damn. What era is that for Dave? Doesn't have a lot of wrinkles, so they had to be 80s. But the bleach blonde hair, man.
Don't ask me because I saw the whole thing, but that's
great there, Dave.
That's Us Festival.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's Us Festival backstage.
Oh yeah, you just got to see the net shirt that he's wearing, fishnet shirt, bleach blonde. Oh, looking worse for wear there, Dave. Though he had a bad night that night, but. '83. Yep, Santa Cruz.
And KXM says Sharon was an experiment. No, Sharon was them thinking that they could catch lightning in a bottle 3 times. And that never happens.
Yeah.
You catch it twice in a bottle like that, like they did. You can't take that for granted, man. You can't roll the dice again.
Wrong time, though. I mean, it could have worked in a different, there was some quality there a little bit, enough that they could have done something with it, but it was the wrong time. We've had that argument before.
I just think that it's the wrong match. It's Paul says it all the time. You can't, the whole chemistry thing. You either have it or you don't.
But you've got a great singer and a great guitar player, a great band. There was a potential there with a great singer and a great band. But it just was the wrong thing at the wrong time. And maybe the second album would have been amazing.
The second album.
What's that? Stone Temple Pilots?
Yes.
Purple?
I say that a lot and nobody ever gets it.
The buried track. That was the bonus track, right?
Yes. Oh, gracious melodies.
That's good.
How many songs were on it? Was it 12?
Was it the Purple album?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was their last good album. Another band that has two really good records, and then
Tom Lyle says, was Van Halen in Three's Company the TV show? Are you thinking of Valerie Bertinelli? Ed was in a couple of late 90s TV shows, cameos, but Val was in.
He was on her show.
Yeah, not what was the big?
It was
show?
called Cafe American. Was the show that he played a street musician that came in and she had to kick him out in the beginning. You're talking One Day at a Time.
Yeah, which was around the same time as Three's Company. So, but. No, they were never. I don't think they ever. But there was in the
No,
background
no.
there was a poster. Like they did have the Van Halen poster in One Day at a Time. Couple. It wasn't.
And she wore the necklace later
yeah.
on. She wore the Van Halen necklace. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, Three's Company. I have the DVDs.
The day, the
Oh,
fourth
of
sit.
You do.
I know every episode of that show. And
The one
Van
where
Halen's
Where his
what
nuts
was it?
fall out.
I just watched one the other night. Jack was going on vacation and he had to take one of the girls with
He
him.
falls over the couch and his balls are out of his shorts.
Oh, I'm sure with those 80s shorts that happened. Yeah.
With the joggers, the
Yeah.
jogging shorts.
But I did just watch the Three's Company where
The Three's Company.
Jack was going on vacation and he had to take either Chrissy or who's the other one? Chrissy
Janet.
or Janet with him.
Oh, you take
And
Chris.
then it ended up being Mr. Furley or something, wasn't it? I wasn't paying attention. So
Janet, are you kidding? Holy crap.
Janet, yeah. They both had their own, the blonde versus the brunette back in that. That was the other argument, like Ginger versus Marianne. Or
Craven Soda, what Ibanez did Sean Lane use for a while? I have no idea.
I don't know. I'll be right back, and then
we can wrap things up.
yeah. Leave a thumbs up though, everybody. And yeah, make
Please.
sure to subscribe.
The racquetball shorts. That's
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, those
racquetball
80s
shorts.
racquetball shorts, the John Ritter. John Ritter was hilarious. Yeah.
My dad used to wear a pair of them. They were navy blue and yellow. He used to mow the lawn with them shits on.
Yeah, they had like the pinstripe down the side. You know?
Yes. With his low top white
Man.
with teal lettering and logos, Reeboks.
Wow.
Yeah. Me and my brother used to bust his balls.
Yes. That was a thing back in the day. That's right. Well, anyway, we made it. Just the three of us. We had some fun discussions. Deep dive into the auction
always is,
guitar.
man.
The photo archive that Johnny has. The photo 84 tour book. On a technicality, EVH was in Minions. Yeah, I that clip is cool as hell, man. I was just watching that the other day.
What is it?
The Minions movie where one of the Minions gives another Minion a guitar and he proceeds to play Eruption and then smashes the guitar.
Oh, I got to see that clip.
Yeah, that's
Is that the actual riff too?
It's
in
the
the
real
movie?
record. It's the 78 recording.
Because the
of
toy,
Eruption.
when you play on the toy, I think it's the actual.
Oh, is it?
riff.
Wow, they
I
must have
think.
had to authorize that.
They must have had to pay a
It's the
booty.
real
or-
recording. Yeah, that's was it Pixar or something? I don't know.
Yeah, they're here. Pixar is in Emeryville.
We'll go down there and let's find. Yeah, let's get a tour of the factory.
Maybe
and everything.
Monday. Maybe
All right.
Monday.
Maybe.
Are you? What's your name? Music Therapy. Are you still in here, man? Talking about maybe meeting Monday.
Hey, Jimmy, I got it. Jimmy, what am I? Man, I'm reading Jimmy Ray Hawkins. Johnny, let's put a poll up. Furley versus Roper.
Oh,
Furley all the way. Roper was boring.
Boring, but at the same time, he had that quick. He was quick,
You know what he had?
Who was the actor? That was
Norman.
Norman Mailer. No, Norman. Yeah, I think he was in a few of those 70s, 80s shows. And Mr. Furley was Don Knotts.
Yeah.
The legendary Don Knotts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd pick Furley, but I have no problem with
Roper.
Roper had
with
a
Roper.
wife too. It was like the team, wasn't it? Like a comedy team.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Norman Lear.
Yeah.
Norman
Yeah.
Fell. Which
Norman
one was
Fell.
it? Norman Lear or Norman Fell?
Norman Fell. See, Norman Fell. What he had. I mean, he was great, but the greatest. You guys know what I'm going to say. The greatest scenes with Norman Fell was when he would turn to the camera
It's
and,
that
and
look.
smile.
That look.
Yeah.
Just that. Yeah. I mean, come on.
He was
But
funny.
he would turn to the camera and then smile, and that was like the funniest. Here we go. It's like Roth versus Hagar. Roper versus Farley.
Wow.
Oh man.
Or whatever. All right.
But that's another one. It's like, I know it's not a main character, but at the same time, it's a very important character. And they were able to. How many seasons was Three's Company on?
Probably like 5 years or something.
No, like 8.
Okay, so let's just say 8.
It was a while.
Late 70s to like 80.
77 to 84.
How many seasons did was it?
That's
Furley
like Roth that's like Roth version of Van Halen. It's the same.
Yeah.
The show.
Right.
So how many seasons was it Furley?
Well, what about like Coach in
Hold on.
Years.
Oh, we got to answer this question. I don't know how long each of them were on it for.
How do you spell
And
Furley?
what about Janet and
Farley.
Chrissy? Yeah, there was
Chrissy?
there was
Yeah.
another,
What about Chrissy?
How do you spell
Janet-
Furley?
in the chat.
F-U-H?
F-U-R-L-E-Y.
Oh,
F-U-R-L-E-Y. I might have misspelled it, but there you go. There's the poll. Vote now. We got 73. Actually, that's Facebook as well. So, yeah, we got 73 people watching. How many people do we have in the chat? If I do the participants, I see about 10 people.
I still see 102 watching, so I don't know. And that was July 3rd, so that was yesterday.
Oh, what, 14 votes already.
All right.
Oh,
So-
it's 50-50.
Wow. Some people like Roper.
50-50. Oh, here we go.
it was tough. It's tougher than I thought it was, man.
It's all John Ritter on that. I mean, he's the only when it comes. Oh, John, and then Don Knotts. The two of those together were good. But
Him and Don
Larry.
Knotts.
I don't remember Roper that much.
Larry.
Larry, he was the player next door. They were probably in their 30s. How old were they in there? And when John Ritter was he in his 20s? I don't know.
I would say they were in their late 20s, early 30s.
What 30-year-old is living with two, single women? I don't know. That's good. Good luck to him, man. Good, but
That was the whole point of the show.
Oh, yeah.
Was it 30 something?
That was actually that was America's version of another show in England called like Man About the House or something. There was an English show first.
When it was Mr. Roper, was he playing the gay? Like he was supposed to be like the gay guy with the two girls, wasn't it? Wasn't that the whole reason he could have he could live with those two girls back in the day?
With all of them, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
that the only way he let him stay was if he wasn't after them.
right.
So that's why every time
Was it-
that's why there was a lot of him acting like that every time the landlord would come over.
Mrs. Roper was probably naked under the moo. Yeah, she probably was. She was also probably like 70 years old too. All right, how are we doing?
That's a good show, man.
A lot of those
Great.
80s comedies hold up. Golden Girls is funny too,
Yeah, Golden Girl, man.
You watch
Hell
Golden
yeah.
Girls, that's funny stuff, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
Another
Facts-
show where
Facts of Life.
they're all perfect for their character.
Those are good shows, man. They knew how to write those back in the 80s. Yes. What's the-
Wow.
Wow, pretty close.
That's
Closer than
very
I-
close,
than I
man.
think, yeah. Very close, man. 52-47. Thank you for taking part in the poll.
Thank you for taking the poll.
And not just part of it.
That's right. Oh my goodness. All right.
Man,
All right. Thank you for staying with us. Where's Paul? Is Paul still out there? Paul
Paul's in jail.
no, Paul what's his name?
There's 2 dead families on
Our
his
new
street
viewer, Paul
Oh my
Adamant or something. I don't know. He's long.
oh, Paul. Oh, what's his name?
there. Orndorff.
Mr. Wonderful.
That's right, Mr. Wonderful.
The figure 4 leg lock.
Dude.
That.
When he and Hogan were feuding, it's the best, man. Hogan talking about
Saturday night's main event.
You broke bread with my family, brother.
Yeah, they were struggling for material at that point because Paul Orndorff had nothing going for him. I mean, he was just.
You know what he had going for him? Putting Hogan over.
Yeah, I mean, you had like the feud with Andre, and then you had the King Kong Bundy, and like that. Those were like, yeah, I mean, the big guy against the underdog to some degree, but Paul Orndorff was never had it going. But hey, it was entertaining. We loved it.
Well, back then, I mean, that was very early too, as far as once that stuff hit, mainstream.
Well, he won the title from the Iron Sheik, and then he went to Paul Orndorff. And then
but what I'm saying is, it wasn't. That was very early on in the turning on your friend days in wrestling. So that's why it was so great. They were buddies and blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden he turns on him. It was like, what?
Turning on your friend?
Yeah. Yep.
Wait a minute.
Not turning them on, turning on them. There's a difference.
Yeah, there is a difference in that.
Yeah. All the different heels that they had to have for Hulk Hogan. I mean, the Iron Sheik was the first one. He won the title from him, and then I remember that was the era, the short era, like the 5 years from 85 to 90 that I would watch WWF.
Oh, it was great.
And then Andre and the WrestleMania 3, the biggest spectator sport in history, 93,000
plus at the Pontiac Silverdome, brother.
Yes.
When I slammed that big stinky giant.
When the match, the biggest match of that show was the Macho Man and Tito Santana. That was the legendary WWE.
Oh, that match is great.
Was it Tito Santana or who was the other? No, yeah, it had to be
John Biel.
John Biel. Yeah. All right. Anyway.
No, not Tito. Jake.
Wasn't Jake. Wasn't Snuka. It was
no.
The other.
God. What are you gonna say? The other what?
Chico. There was Chico Santana.
Ricky the Dragon.
Ricky. All right.
There you go. Yes.
Macho Man. Thank you.
Macho Man and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Yes. Intercontinental
Championship. I think Savage is my favorite Intercontinental Champion of all time.
Oh yeah, man.
He and the Honky Tonk Man. Two great Intercontinental champs. Yep.
And then who's the guy with the mask? Who had the face paint?
In WWF?
Yeah, the wild man there. What was his name? The crazy guy. He had the face paint and like
this guy?
Streamers and no, not Ace. Not Ace. What am I thinking of? Oh well, whatever. Ultimate Warrior. Thank you.
Oh hell yeah, Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, but that was like
he was in WrestleMania 3, Ultimate Warrior versus Adrian Adonis. I think
he was in WrestleMania.
I think
Ultimate Warrior was in WrestleMania 3.
Am I wrong? Let's see in the chat. I might be wrong. I certainly could be wrong, but I think it was him and Adrian Adonis. No, that was Brutus. Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Barber, yeah, strutting and cutting or cutting.
Oh my God. Yeah, maybe he wasn't in.
His theme song was just
taking me down.
Funny, man.
Man, Johnny doesn't know what we're talking about.
No, I know what you guys are talking about.
The Can-Am connection. No, what was the
Stinger Splash?
Mm-hmm.
Pile Driver.
Pile Driver. Yeah, that song.
Classic, man. Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, dude, the Demolition's theme song. Their theme song was the best, man. It was like the heavy, and the big hi hat.
I'll have to listen to that after the show.
Oh, it's great.
Oh,
Here comes the axe. Here comes the smash. God.
Yeah, maybe Ultimate Warrior was like WrestleMania 5. Probably. Oh boy.
Yes.
Wow. $1 Million Man.
$1 million
Coco
man.
Beware, Hacksaw
Oh yeah,
Jim
remember
Duggan.
when Ted DiBiase tried to buy the belt from Hogan, and then
God.
Hogan came back the next week to announce if he was gonna.
It was like week by week. Yeah,
If he was gonna accept it and take the money for the title.
yeah.
And Mean Gene's in there asking him if he's gonna do it, and all of a sudden Hogan drops his head a little bit, makes it seem like he's gonna say yes, and all of a sudden he's like, "Hell no!" And the crowd goes bananas. Oh, it was so
No.
yeah.
Wasn't it? Yeah. No. Who was the guy who became an actor? Like he went into the acting after.
Well, there's
Roddy Piper. Yeah, and he was a good guy for a while, and then he became the bad. He was like the first to turn, I think.
Yeah, he was in movies,
Piper's
right?
Pit.
Yeah, he was a heel right off the bat, man. And
Oh, was it? Yeah,
he was the first to feud with Hogan on like the WrestleMania 1.
Classics.
Hogan and Mr. T versus Piper.
Must have been, yeah.
It was Piper, but who the hell was with Piper?
Was it Paul Orndorff?
It might have been.
Who knows? Right, WrestleMania 1 or 2. That was like
that was 1, yeah.
Yeah.
Because remember the whole Cyndi Lauper thing, with Captain Lou.
Jimmy Snuka.
Yeah.
Superfly, yeah.
Superfly Jimmy Snuka.
Man. I remember them.
Well, then
I think
Celebrity Death Match was all those.
Besides Hogan's heel turn, I gotta say the second best was
Andre the Giant.
No, well that one was good too.
That was
the
the
Rockers.
I don't know
when Shawn Michaels turned on Marty Jannetty, and
I think I tuned out at that point.
Dude, he gave him the super kick, and then he threw him through the glass at the barber's at the barber shop. Remember when Bruce the Barber had his own show, and he had them all on?
I think I was out by that point,
dude. He gave him the super kick, and I met Marty Jannetty at that horror convention a couple years ago, and I asked him about that.
Oh yeah,
and he said that's the only time. He goes, if you watch the replay, he's like, the way they take that super kick is like they almost put their own hand up, and then the foot gets them right. And the guy does the sweet chin music with Shawn Michaels. I don't know if Johnny knows what I'm talking about. Anyway,
I don't know if I know.
When you watch he goes, watch that replay again. He gets me good, right in the chin.
Those guys weren't messing around. I mean, you had to trust the other guy in the ring with you because, I mean, a lot of people got seriously hurt from some of that stuff, especially like after in the mid, like what was it, the Beyond the Mat era, when like it wasn't WWF or WCW or like there was nobody was really, it wasn't really huge at the time, but it was all
like ECW stuff when that
those old retired, Jake the Snake and even Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock in the early days when it was just like, I mean, it was all like ECW era where it was like if you didn't have blood, it wasn't anything. Yeah,
if you weren't jumping off your roof onto a
onto a folding table.
Yeah. That's set on fire.
You watch like Beyond the Mat, and that's in that era when like they couldn't sell tickets. WWF was struggling, and it was like between the big time and between like the WrestleMania 3 era versus the TBS era. When it's not Monday Night Raw and that kind of stuff. But anyway,
yeah.
All right, 3:16. Good time to leave. Good time to end it. Let's thank the channel members. I'll read the first row, and then I'll pass it on. Charles Green, Fruitcake Tony, Michael Smith, David Ennis, Mike Neese, Richard Poole, Linny Lou and Mary, Garguts Entertainment, Kurt 5150. Next.
You got to read them all now.
Oh, one of us?
Yeah.
Susan Silvestri, Mickey Suttlemeyer, Joe Christian, Nicole Mrazek, Sean Boland, Wayno, Stephen Franklin, Will Starr, R House, KFC Rock,
David Shea Gamori, Bozy, Crazy Cook 678, Carol Hatcher, hey now, False Flag, Margaret Scranton, Sean Silas, Trevor Burson, and Jarhead Rock. Johnny, I forgot to say something.
Oh yeah,
I forgot to wish my parents a happy anniversary. Their anniversary was July 3rd.
My sister's birthday.
Hold on a second. Don't do that. So it's their 45th anniversary, and I want to say that I love them, and that's awesome.
Oh,
Might be
happy anniversary.
45th birthday. I don't know. No, she's like 44.
Close.
Let's say she's 40 something.
I can't wait till you want to wish somebody something.
And you're gonna just talk all over.
I'm gonna piggyback right off of it.
All right. Anyway, channel members, the rest of them.
Here, I'll do it. Hal Face, John Moronic, James Gum, Hillary Lewis, Jim Nicholas, 802 Blues, Mr. BHP Jr., that's Bruce, Frag 5150, Pal Guitars, Dead Halen, Frank Corcoran, Bent Tom, Jeff T, R2R3 Locky Nut, Fernando Riley, Robot Master Switch, who I see over on Twitch, 6Chick71, Rick Green, The Chad, Two Brain Cells, Michael B, Thomas Santiago, Voodoo Child SJ, Brian Spalding, Fender Guru, Music Therapy Laz, Ghost PC Rich, 5150 TV, Jim Ray Hawkins, Hugh Caldwell, Crosby as a blank, Jesus, can't read that.
Petra.
Randy Price, Steve Carmichael, Chris Live, Soa, Laguna Palms, Murph Murphy, Steve Barton, All Dave All Night, and Tuba. Gambia.
Thank you all. Happy 4th of July. Oh, is this another?
No.
We're all good with the channel members, right? Well, happy 4th of July, everyone. Happy birthday to Jess, my sister. Happy birthday to my girlfriend Linda on the 5th, coming up on Monday. Happy birthday, Linda. Love you. And happy week.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Happy July and happy summer to everyone. We'll see you next time. And have a great week, everyone. Should I... Good night.
I gotta hook up both of mine to do that, man. That's crazy.
It sounds good, huh?
Oh, that's funny. What else is going on? Subscribe to the podcast. Search Johnny Bean Podcast on Google.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Yeah.